And we are live. Except I don't.
What? That's hilarious.
I should.
I just tweeted.
All right.
Wait,
I guess we are live. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
So, welcome to the Let's Roll Characters streaming presentation of a Heckna one-shot. So my name's Emilio. I'm going to be the Dungeon Master today. I'm going to be running us through this Heckna campaign. So the Heckna setting is a setting by the folks at Hit Point Press that they've just recently kickstarted. And it's sort of a creepy carnival clown fair circus setting, something that I really love and I'm excited to run. And I got a few of my friends who may or may not love those kinds of settings as well to join me.
It's a list of my favorite words.
So before we get started, so just to quickly introduce myself, so my name's Emilio. I've been running D&D games for maybe 3 years now, and recently in the last year started a show with my friend Christian, who's there as one of our players, where we roll characters on YouTube roughly every week. And, you know, that's about the level of sophistication you can expect from our show. We're just goofing around and making up stories. It's a lot of fun. So check us out on YouTube. It's bit.ly/Let's Roll Characters, where you can just search for us. And so I would also like to introduce all of our players today. And so if you guys want to go around and just say your name and maybe a sentence about yourself. And then I gave these guys a challenge before we started the stream to describe their character using one sentence and one word. And so we're going to see what they make of that. So I'm going to call you guys out in the order that I see you. So Windee, would you mind going first?
Hi, I'm Windee. We live next door to Emilio. We got very lucky on the neighbor lottery there. Let's see. My husband's Dave, and he's from me right here. And he taught me how to play years ago, and so we've been playing for quite a while. And I am playing Vanya, and I'm going to use 2 words to describe her: a sociopathic opportunist.
Very nice. Awesome. All right. Dave, why don't you go next?
Hey, I'm Dave. I've been playing D&D for 40 years this year.
Wow.
And
congratulations. You get your challenge coin at the end of this episode.
Yeah, right. No kidding.
We have a gilded die for you.
Yes, exactly.
Today I'll be playing Lolfi. His sentence: he's an orc failed clown raised by humans, and his one word is moment chance.
It's a reference that only we, I think, will get.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Oh, you'll all be very familiar with
You'll
moment
need to
chance.
spell that to look it up.
Put it in the chat. Send some links.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Dave. Brad, why don't you go next?
Hey everybody, I'm Brad. Let's see. I've played D&D and lots of role-playing games, and they're all fun. I don't think I've had a bad one. So looking forward to this. Love the setting. So my character's name is Tendon Snaps McGillicuddy, or just Snaps. He goes by that. He is
Snaps.
okay. His sentence: he's a small, orange, furry, chaotic conniver with a carnival-sized chip on his shoulder.
I like that.
Very nice.
Okay.
I took the sentence rather than the word.
And you're playing a werecat.
Werecat.
Okay.
Tiny halfling size.
Yeah,
orange.
awesome. I've never had a werecat in a game before. This will be good.
But if you find him,
Well, that's new.
And last but not least, my partner in crime on Let's Roll Characters, Christian.
What's up? Yeah, I'm Christian. I'm Emilio's better half in Let's Roll Characters. I've cosplayed today with my feathers because I am playing a character named Coda Trill Tempo, who is a Tabaxi Aarakocra, so he's a catbird, and he's a bard. And let's see, the one sentence is he's a starry-eyed dreamer who wants to make it in the big top.
Yeah, nice. That's I can see that's like the tagline under the.
Mm-hmm.
if he's a catbird, is he chittering himself?
He's like that, chasing the tail thing. And then just flies up into the sky.
Oh, we could hook him up to like a treadmill and get like eternal power.
Yeah, it's definitely.
No, we obey the laws of thermodynamics in this house, Brad.
Oh, that's where we draw the line.
What is that from?
Cat.
What is that a reference to?
That's a Simpsons thing, right?
That's right.
When Lisa built the perpetual motion machine. All right, so we've officially demonstrated our nerd cred, and
Nice.
So just before we jump in, I just want to go over a couple things about the setting. There's a few things that are a little bit different. So this is a 5e D&D 5e setting, and I should mention that it's also currently being kickstarted. So there is a Kickstarter for the Heckna, the full kind of Heckna campaign setting with all these cool other features like a hardcover book and miniatures and animated things. And this is the same.
Like killing it right now.
It's doing really well.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
probably our stream is not going to give them much of a boost, but but
we're
check it
putting
out.
it over the top, baby.
This is it. Yeah.
This is
yeah.
it.
Between
Or they say it's not like that.
We weren't sure. Yeah, exactly. We weren't sure.
This is an example of how not.
they're putting this out. Yeah, it's a warning sign. Between our Let's Roll Characters episode, which we did with one of the creators, Jordan from Hit Point Press, and this stream, I'm pretty sure that they pretty much owe us a whole ton right at this point. Right?
We're just we've hooked them up.
Yeah. They tapped into our market of 17 people, and
Yeah, exactly.
no turning back.
Literally ones of viewers.
Literally.
But Dave bought it though.
And 2 of us are on here.
Right. Well, I will say,
exactly. This is 75% of our viewership.
Yes.
Oh
we
no,
lost somebody.
Are we gonna
Oh, no.
be losing Windee
Oh,
like last time? Oh
she's
no.
back. All right, so
but she's got super fast.
that's one of
Yeah.
the things I wanted to mention in this little orientation piece is that this is our first time doing a Let's Roll Characters stream, and so obviously we're working through some technical issues and stuff like that may happen where like overlays may get screwed up, we may drop stuff, I may not know where to click to make things do stuff, but we'll figure it out, and we just wanted to start this somewhere, and kind of hopefully people can just roll with us as we do that.
I may or may not be wearing pants.
It's I can
Like any work day.
right, yeah, this has been the last 6 months of all of our lives. So all right, so a few things about the Heckna setting. So Heckna's world is the Revelia. It's a carnival setting. You can sort of see in the picture here on the side of our screen, where it's what you would think of as a typical carnival with maybe a little bit of an evil twist, although if you are into carnivals, you might already think that that's the case. A few kind of key features about the Revelia. There isn't money like in traditional D&D. There's not gold coins or things like that. Instead, there are tickets.
The thief. I'm out.
Yeah, there's still
Wait a minute.
there's still plenty for you to steal snaps.
I'm gonna go to the skee ball game.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And so
stolen from
the ticket, maybe you're working one of the games actually. That's a pretty good thieving role. So the denominations for the tickets are there are green tickets, red tickets, and black tickets, and 5 green tickets are worth 1 red ticket, and 100 green tickets are worth 1 black. So black tickets are very valuable.
I see everybody else taking notes. I'm like, I should take a note here.
Yeah,
Yes,
you'll get
yes,
it.
of course. Yes, note taking.
Yes. How many tickets? Now, Christian, if you
Black
wanted to get onto
equals-
I don't know
the,
what they're
best.
there's a ride that you want to get onto, Christian, and it requires a certain number of tickets.
Uh-oh.
doing. That's what the DM's for. You're just like, how many tickets do I need?
Yeah, I'm not here for math, Emilio.
Oh, but
Yeah,
this is
just say I
this
want
is
the E-ticket.
Dungeons and Dragons, Christian.
Oh, crap. This is this was Dungeons
This is
and Dragons?
no, we're doing Dungeons and Dragons right now. You-
Oh.
yeah, that's
A black is a platinum. Let's
I
equate it.
I thought we were here to play Pinochle.
that's next week
That's
on Let's Roll Characters. Everyone, tune back in.
Yeah.
All right.
Pinocchle's fun.
Oh, we should have done the theme song.
We should have done the dance. We can still do the dance.
Are you guys all ready?
I don't think Brad's ready for the dance.
I'm not ready for the dance. I
Okay.
didn't get the
Just
notes.
get ready.
What we do for the well, let me finish this little.
Yeah, finish this, and then you can do and then we'll do it.
Yeah.
Right.
So a couple other things to know about some of the people or creatures that you might encounter at the Revelia. And the way we're setting this up is that this group of players has been at the Revelia for some amount of time, varying for each of them, but they're not coming into this brand new, so that you guys would know some of this information. So there are a few different monsters, creatures, things that you will encounter. One is called gumballers, and these are basically they look like tweens, like middle schoolers. They wear scary clown masks, and they're actually sort of constructs of Heckna, so they're not actually people. And they are, as you might expect from middle schoolers, not the nicest to people outside of their friend circle.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm sure that none of us can relate to middle school bullies in any way.
I don't think any D&D player could really understand what
It's
that
a
means.
pretty obscure concept.
My LinkedIn right
The kids
now.
are amazing.
I'm in the click.
Right.
Right? Yeah. Right. On your LinkedIn, you went with LinkedIn, Brad. That's where all the tweens are on LinkedIn.
Oh, you're done.
LinkedIn.
Great, I'm friends with their ride operator.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So speaking of ride operators, another group that you might encounter are called jawbreakers, and so these are gumballers that have grown up a little bit. They're sort of more like teenage, and they act as Heckna's security around the Revelia. So you might see them with a bat or a flashlight, and they tend to want to check on people at the Revelia and make sure that everyone's having a good time. Another
Or else.
Yeah, exactly. Another creature that you might encounter is an awakened marionette. These are basically puppets, marionettes that have come to life and want to hang out.
I'm a real boy.
And
Are they sentient?
they are sentient.
Okay.
Odd.
Sorry, what were they called? Like that? Just like I just went on a tangent in my own head.
They are just called awakened marionettes.
Waking marionettes. Okay.
Awakened marionettes.
Awakened, okay.
And then another creature is called the Showstopper, and Showstoppers are essentially warlocks that have pledged themselves to Heckna as a patron.
I didn't know that was an option. I gotta talk
I
to my
was
other character.
just right.
Yeah. What?
So those are some of the main ones. There's also, I'll just throw out some names, and you guys may or may not encounter them, but there's also plasma punks, which are vampires. There are sucruses and baloozes, which are different kinds of oozes, and then there are children of the candy corn, which are super creepy kids.
Yeah.
And delicious.
And also, if you have time to eat. But that's kind of the overview of the setting. So what we're going to do now is our little intro dance. So let's see. How do we usually do this on the show?
Now it's time to, but you could now say it's like now it's time to something else, and then with Let's Roll characters, or by Let's Roll characters, or presented by Let's Roll characters.
I like the present.
And then after we do that,
characters presents.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
After we do that, we'll all kind of groove a little bit. So
This is the time on
Okay.
Heckna where we
And make
dance.
noises.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Make music-like noises.
So what do I usually say? I actually am stumped on what I
You
say.
say now. You just say now.
Now.
Let's
It's
Roll
your
characters.
Yeah, it is your show.
And now,
Get ready for a really good shoe.
Let's Roll Characters presents Heckna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rohan heard the party starting.
That was a marionette.
All right. So
Children of the candy corn.
now, does anyone have any final questions, thoughts, anything that we need to go over? Or you guys feel like we covered it?
Oh, do the gumballers have rallies?
Rallies. What are rallies?
Dave. That's Dave. No, what?
I don't.
No, I'm not even.
Gumball rally. Hello.
Oh,
Is that a
Gumball
thing?
Rally.
Look at-
Oh,
yeah.
sure. Yes, and.
What's a yes and? What is a gumball rally?
Oh,
Yes, and.
I want to be Dom DeLuise.
It's the same thing as Cannonball Run.
Yeah.
Cannonball Run. Yeah.
With Burt Reynolds?
Yeah.
We need to stop here. Let's just.
Burt
continue.
Reynolds
It
is
wasn't worth.
All right,
It was
all right,
not worth this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks,
It
Brad.
was more just for Dave.
All right, let's see if this works.
It's a little flavor for the people who are paying close attention.
You guys,
Oh.
you guys hearing this?
That is working.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like,
Perfect.
Right. Oh my God, what is
Cute.
happening?
It's just creepy.
Yeah.
enough
it's like,
of a
who's at our
level.
front door?
Yeah.
Oh,
Honey, get me
Amazon.
some ice cream.
All right. Well, let's
That
get
is some
started.
sweet royalty-free music.
So, yeah, you guys are. It is midday at the Revelia. Now, the four of you have been at the Revelia for some amount of time. Some of you have been there a fair bit longer than others. Coda, I think you are the newest person to come, only having come maybe a few days or a
I
week
am.
prior.
Yeah, just a few days ago.
You've gotten
I'm
to know
so
each other.
survived.
The four of you have connected, and each of you have realized that you have this feeling that you're destined for something greater. That what the Revelia, what Heckna has been offering you, maybe there's more out there. And you're almost having this realization as if you've just woken up, and you've been doing this carnival life for so long, it's just become second nature. You've never really stopped to question the decisions that you've made. And so as you're, now kind of coming to this realization and this awakening, you're seeing the Revelia a little bit of a different light. And today's no different. Today you're kind of looking around, and the Revelia is just packed with people. It's midday. There are crowds of locals from the nearby town walking around. There are all of the revelers who are there regularly, some of them who you've known for a long time, who you've made friends with. All of Heckna's different followers, creations, and constructs. You see gumballers, you see jawbreakers walking around, you see plasma punks in their leather jackets kind of roaming in the background.
So cool.
Same thing every damn day.
Love those
Now, this is a
levers.
traveling circus.
It
right?
is, yeah. Yes, exactly. And so the circus has been stopped in this town, outside of this elven town now, for maybe 3 or 4 days. Along the main thoroughfare of the Revelia, as you guys are walking along the grounds, you notice that a crowd has started to gather under one of the large open tents that is in this sort of center plaza area. And as you get closer, you can hear the ringleader's voice ringing out. The ringleader is a person who runs the Revelia. It's a tall and skinny person that always wears a mask, a clown mask. As their voice reaches out over the crowd, a hush falls over. Everyone focuses intently on the tall, colorful figure in the center of the tent. The ringleader kind of revels in this attention, turning to everyone, soaking it up. His masked face is scanning this growing crowd, and there's just a moment of quiet. And as he looks around, suddenly, he cackles as his flatulence breaks the reverie. The posters all around that depict Heckna's visage, plastered on all the tents and all the walls, all start jeering and hurling insults at all the passerbys. The tween gumballers.
Is this a typical intro thing? So it would be like 5, 4, 3. There it goes.
Yeah, yep. You guys have maybe seen this act a few times at this point.
Yeah, right on.
I haven't. I am just doubled over laughing.
Yeah.
This is amazing. I'm like, such showmanship.
The crowd just really erupts and goes crazy. You can see gumballers that are like climbing up in the rafters, and they start cheering and throwing gumballs into the crowd. And a couple jawbreakers actually have to grab a couple of the revelers who have gotten too close to the inner circle, and they kind of pull them back and drag them into the crowd. And as all this erupts around you, the ringleader raises his gloved hand and says, "Silence! Today is a special day." The crowd all immediately turns back, enthralled again. Now, we've been celebrating for about 5 days by this boring elf town. And when we got here, a lot of you said that elves were no fun. Well, maybe you were right. Say that reminds me of a joke. Why do elves make such good listeners? Because they're all ears. Some of the crowd roars with laughter, although many others kind of groan. A pair of well-dressed elves actually look very uncomfortable, and you see that the ringleader's gaze lingers on them for just a moment before returning to the presentation. But even though these elves were tremendously dull, they have given us a wonderful new toy. So without any further hullabaloo, I present to you the one and only Dr. Willa Wheelabum. Emerging somewhat nervously from the back of the tent is now, you see a halfling riding on a unicycle wearing a colorful doctor's outfit and holding a variety of strange medical implements that are like comically oversized. A bone saw, scalpel, stethoscope, which she begins to awkwardly start to juggle.
Is she new to to us that have been there? This is like a new thing to us?
Yes, exactly. You guys have not seen this act
Really
before.
first time. Okay.
Right.
It doesn't take long for Dr. Willa to lose her balance and start to fall. And the ringleader moves quickly as if to catch her, but before she can land, he reaches out a gloved hand and smashes a cream pie in her face. The crowd laughs again.
Not see that coming.
The jawbreakers start to break it up, and the ringleader gives a bow and starts to walk away. Now you've indulged yourselves for long enough with this distraction, but today you guys are here with a different purpose. You are looking to find information about how you might be able to leave the Revelia safely. You have seen that other folks in the past have tried to leave, have tried to strike out on their own, and people just never hear from them again, or they have stuck around. They've had a change of heart, and you're not sure why. So you have heard that there is someone at the Revelia who can help you. It's a person named Locke, who runs the Lost and Found here. And so I believe that is where you're headed. Now, before we jump to that, what did you all think of the show that you just saw?
The chaos was amazing.
It usually is.
Same thing, different day.
Taken aback. I was like, ooh, that's a little too much humiliation for one person there.
Yeah, I'm just noticing that this Dr. Willa Wheelerbum, she seemed kind of not really into what was going on.
But she had dignity, which made it funny.
Coda also notices just how great the Heckna voice is. It's nice work there.
It's very motivating. Yeah, I would think that that's something that Vanya's like getting pretty sick of, is that kind of humiliation, because she's seen him do that to other people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming, and she's like, yeah, that's enough of that.
Yeah, Heckna tends to, do whatever makes him laugh, right? And so if that means that it's at someone else's expense, then so be it. Now, another thing is that this is a brand new performer that just kind of came out of nowhere. Heckna stopped by this town, and now you've picked this new person up, and it seems like everywhere you go, you're just kind of acquiring new acts, and they just come and go. Meanwhile, like the four of you, well, at least three of you have been here for some time, kind of working on your own performances. Does this make you feel any way about, seeing someone else just kind of get the spotlight right away?
It's weird.
I'd rather watch it.
It doesn't add up, especially because since Vanya is more of the mystic here, she's not really wanting to be center stage necessarily. She's more of the sideshow.
Mm-hmm.
But this is kind of getting old and the same thing over and over again, and it doesn't make sense that these other amazing performers that I'm around are not getting boosted like they should be.
I just kind of feel, yeah, and I like, for instance, Coda, who feels like he should be getting the center stage, but but I'm looking at this, and I came here to try to make my way up the ladder, but then I see somebody who's
New, why
brought
are
into
you up
center
there?
stage. Well, I mean, I saw. I mean,
Well,
I
maybe you
agree,
don't
but then
wanna be.
again,
Yeah.
well, I'm looking at what happened to Willa there, and I'm sort of like, geez, I don't know if this is the center stage that I want to be on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No,
I mean,
no one likes to act
I'm an
anyway.
artist, I can play. What do you guys want to hear? I can play pan flute, lyre, drum. What do you guys want? A little
Ooh.
scat. I could do
You
it all.
Are you just
I
walking
play
the crowd
drums,
yelling
drum
that?
circle.
Drum circle.
Yes, yes. The answer is yes to any of your questions.
Ooh, wow.
But I sort of feel like, like this is the talent that I bring to a situation, and I'm sort of like, I don't know what's going on with this. I thought, I mean, I don't want to get hit by a pie. It gets in my fur and my feathers,
Are
and
you exposing this out loud?
I'm just talking.
Or are you intentionally?
I'm
Just
talking.
curious.
You know what? I'm talking to you guys.
Oh, Christian, your mic just got really quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
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 So
back.
you're talking to them about, but
I'm just. They know why I'm here. I want to make it.
Yeah.
So I have the ability to cast Mage Hand invisibly.
yeah.
Are there any pies within 30 feet on that stage?
Oh no!
Not you. I'm asking the DM as just a question.
You look around, and although you notice there are other kinds of snacks and food vendors, unfortunately you don't see any pies at the moment.
Nah, I kick aggravated
Is that
at the ground.
unfortunate?
Kicking up dirt.
Okay, yeah, and
Anyway, go on.
and so yeah, do you guys? I mean, so you guys have sort of met recently, but you've gotten to know each other a little bit, and I think you've created this connection. What is your plan? What do you think you're gonna be? How are you? What are you trying to work towards here? What's your goal?
What have we seen happen to people that have tried to leave?
Sure. So, in some cases, some of Heckna's security might, take them on a walk, and you wouldn't see them again after that.
We drive to the mountains.
In some cases, Heckna has had a conversation with them, and they may have changed their mind. In a lot of those cases, they also have changed their act, and done some
Here is very strong.
performed in a different way. Many of the folks that wanted to leave and didn't, and that ended up staying, became clowns of a sort.
It is HR.
I haven't been around to see any of this happen, though, right? I'm just sort of newly.
Yeah, I think you
here.
probably.
I don't know that there are any
Stars in your eyes.
patterns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was excited until just this moment here.
So literally everyone here can get a laugh but me.
Oh.
It's okay, darling. It's okay.
It's
You'll
true.
have your chance.
It's true.
I mean, you look funny.
Whoa!
Oh,
Funny like a clown, or just funny?
Yeah.
Like a clown funny, right?
No, I mean,
Funny
like, you look like you're a funny person.
Oh.
thank you.
So as you guys are walking along, having this conversation, getting to know each other a little better, you're noticing the carnival all around you, and there, as I mentioned, there's a lot of folks out now. It's sort of midday. You see kind of sweethearts that are strolling hand in hand, eating treats. There's a glittering Ferris wheel that's rotating nearby, and there's clowns and all sorts of performers just moving through the crowd. There are tents that are all emblazoned with colorful signage. And in the distance, a huge castle looms over the carnival, and on that castle, you can see the letters spelling out Heckna's Funhouse over the facade of a clown's face. His face is painted with an enthusiastic expression, eyes wide and mouth open. And although it is painted, the eyes of this clown seem to follow you wherever you go. Now, around you at this time, there's some specific features. There's the ticketing booth where people get tickets. There's the Lost and Found, and there's also a few different like carnival games, and there's a couple that are new actually that you guys haven't seen before that just came in the last few days. And then there's also a bit farther away from where you are now, but you're familiar with it, is an area called the Hostel. And that is indeed spelled Hostile.
I like it.
Been to the fun house? I mean, is that something we would have done, experienced?
Potentially. Although I think when you go there, it's different every time.
Oh,
It's not that fun.
So what would you guys like
okay.
to do?
Yeah, well, I want to talk to you guys. So, like, so I turn to you guys and I say, hey, is that pie thing? Like, is that something that the ringleader does to folks a lot?
Are you
Yeah.
really interested in it?
If you're into it, it's okay.
I mean, if you
I'm
find
not
it funny.
judging.
No, it just seemed kind of mean.
He
Yeah.
has streak that can be concerning. Yes.
Oh, jeez. I mean, you guys know why I'm here. I'm trying to like make it happen, but I mean, after that, I'm not so sure. I mean, should I stick around here? Like, what's
I don't think this is the place to make it happen anymore. I was here for the same reason, and now everything's gone sideways,
What do you mean? I mean,
or
like,
maybe
your clown
more upside
routine
down.
is like, it's far beyond anything.
It's
No one here appreciates it.
It's a lot of
Buddy.
the fun is worn off, and
I've-
meanwhile, Vanya's tracking potential marks while we're out walking around.
Yeah.
Especially the lovers that are walking around. She's like, oh. Okay,
Yeah,
I guess.
and
If I
what
get-
do you look for when you're tracking a mark?
Oh, I'm looking for the people that are in love, because she is a cleric of Sunni.
Uh-huh.
So she is love and beauty, and she's a grifter too. So she's figured out how to get money out of people, especially if you're in love, or maybe you're not in love and you're pining, or you need something. She's gonna make you feel better, and you're gonna pay her.
Yeah,
So
sure.
and so she's been running this on the side, and Heckna probably knows about it, but maybe not, because she has her own gig that she does. But then the rest of the time, she's kind of just like looking for other people to kind of scam cash off. So she has her own stash going on.
Yeah.
That's kind of her deal.
And actually, yeah, that reminds me. Could I have each of you roll a d10 for how many tickets you currently have on you?
Maybe. Let's see how this works.
Yeah.
All right.
And we'll also test out our dice roller here. It's so tiny. I should figure I'd make it bigger.
Ooh, 2.
All right. So yeah, just mark down
Wait.
whatever number
Or
of
oh, it's
tickets.
far from payday.
Yeah,
What's the
yeah.
It's slash roll.
Slash R
roll space.
and then space. Slash R space.
Okay. All right.
Or slash roll.
I just clicked.
Oh, really? Slash roll works?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, cool. Whoa! Natural 10.
Very nice. It seems like we may be having audio problems. Let's see.
Oh, from whom?
On the stream.
Are you guys? Yeah, I think maybe it's okay. Someone said that. A friend of mine
Check,
said
check. Check.
it looks good on my
Check.
end, so I think.
Check,
Siblings.
check.
Is Diane watching, Brad? Can we get a live
Brad?
report?
Oh, okay. Yeah, it seems it seems to be fine. Okay,
Alright.
thanks.
Okay.
Sorry. All right. Yes. So
Don't go into
so
QA
Vanya,
mode.
you are looking out
Yeah.
for some marks to help you grab some more of those wonderful
Sure.
tickets.
We always need
Yeah.
more. So yeah. So I'm just doing that as we're walking around and we're chit chatting about things that are going on.
Yeah.
And I will probably casually drop and say, maybe the three of us could start something different here, because we all have strengths that could pay off later.
Which one are we leaving out?
Yeah, wait. I mean, I know I'm new here.
the
Do
three of
mean
you, I
not
mean.
me?
No, the three of you.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
Sorry, I wasn't counting. I'm not counting self in this. It's
I-
four of us.
Can I tell what she's doing? Her reading marks, like actively right now.
Let's. Yeah. Why don't you? Well, would you guys know each other enough that you would know that she's doing that?
Good
Vanya, do
question.
you let on about your side hustle, or is that just for you?
Oh, they would. It's not. I'm not really hiding it. It's.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's actually something I'm pretty proud of.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, so this time I want to lean over and say to you, you might be going about this wrong. It's not about what you get from them. It's about what happens when certain things happen. For instance, and I'm going to try to pick out two lovers that are walking. And you know the meme where the lovers see the other girl walking by? Well, I'm going to go ahead and use the invisible mage hand
Yeah.
to slap the girl walking by on the bum, making her think that the guy did it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
and
you're
so
gonna be like,
Now we're
watch
off.
this.
Watch this.
what does it
Okay.
look like when you cast Mage Hand, Brad?
Well, it's an invisible one because I'm using the thief that has the mage hand ledger demon ledger
Uh-huh.
main. So it can basically allow me to I can put objects on people or I can take objects off people using it on a roll, and it's a 30-foot range.
Did you say on?
Hand.
Using sleight of hand.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Roll.
See if you miss that booty.
Oh yeah, okay. So so this woman is walking past these two lovers, and suddenly she jumps, huh! And she looks back at the couple, and she says, "Hey, you better not do that unless you have something more serious in mind." And she smiles.
And I'm just tapping Vanya on the shoulder.
The couple turns around surprised, and they say, What are you talking? What do you mean?"
You want me to set up threesome here? What do you do?
It's the unpredictable. That's the good part.
Okay, you go ahead. You finish up right there. I'm not sure what you
Right.
want done.
The woman who was slapped looks the couple up and down, and then she kind of sneers. Not worth my time anyway. She walks over to one of the carnival games.
I'll admit, it could have been better.
You now notice that the couple is arguing quietly with each other.
I let out
Oh.
the loudest laugh
This is where I
Oh.
stepped in.
from
Right.
the smallest creature among
it-
us.
Excuse me.
What do you mean? You said I didn't touch her. I didn't touch her.
So I'm gonna walk up behind them, between them, put my hands on each of their backs.
Well, hello.
Excuse me, I am Vanya.
Hi, Vanya.
Hello, it is lovely to meet you. I see there is some trouble here. I think I can be of help for you.
Oh, well, what do you mean? What do you do?
I saw that the woman, she pretended something happened to her and she said something to you.
Yes, she definitely did. She was pretending. You see, she saw.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna lean over to the guy and just go, if you have a few coins on you, I can make this better or I can make it worse.
He starts going in his pockets. I've got this. I've got a green ticket here.
Oh, that would be lovely. Thank you.
I'm sorry, a red ticket.
Oh,
We're lovely.
inflation.
Red ticket. Thank you. And I'm gonna turn to the woman and I'm just
Oh no!
Oh no, there she is.
again. Right at the best part.
Right?
All right, Discord.
And up you go.
There we go.
You're back.
Okay. And I'm gonna say, you're a beautiful woman. He loves you very much.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm gonna pocket that waddle off.
Why don't you make a? Do you actually think this woman is beautiful?
She thinks everyone's beautiful.
So
Because
make a.
that's her whole thing. Everyone has a beauty. So she doesn't feel like she's actually lying to anybody.
Give
Wanna
me
make a
a
roll?
persuasion check at advantage.
All right. Persuasion. It's a 20, right? D20?
Yeah, D20.
You can
Yeah.
just click persuasion.
Yeah, you can click your because you
Well,
may
they
have
had. Oh,
Oh.
you may
yeah,
have
if you
bonuses.
just click persuasion in the.
I do have
character sheet.
bonuses. I have a
Wait,
plus
roll.
5 on that, but that's not an
Oh,
advantage.
11.
Well, and it's advantage.
Yeah, so roll it. Yeah, give me another one
So-
with a +5.
Okay. All right. I
Or
actually
you could
like
just click.
Yeah, just click persuasion.
I have my other sheet open.
Wait.
So many sheets are open.
You should see my screen.
All right. Sorry. Let me see.
No,
here.
yeah, you're good. She's looking
Core.
at you. The man is like, there's like this pause as she considers this thing that you said, and the guy is looking at you like, please, oh please, come on. And your roll is
There we go.
extremely persuasive, and she her eyes widen. She's, you really think I'm beautiful?
You are, and he loves you.
Oh, honey. Oh, I'm having the best time. Come on, win me a giant
Oh,
bear.
you
Come on, let's go.
fun. You buy her some candy too.
And he happily relinquishes the red ticket to you,
Oh, thank you.
and to give yourself one red ticket. Okay, so yeah, so
And guys, I'm sorry. It goes green, red, black.
Yeah.
Or red, green,
1,
black.
5, 100. Yeah, green,
Okay.
red, black, 1, 5, 100.
Thank you.
yes, I mean
I'm new here, guys. I'm
Write
still trying
it
to figure out this
down.
currency.
it's in character, yeah.
We have a thing called a notepad.
That's true. It is in character.
After
Right,
I
it's
think
in
now that I
here.
remember.
Steel trap, guys.
Yeah, I mean, Coda is very confident in his abilities, right?
That's right.
So okay, so what do you guys want to do now? So you've got this main thoroughfare. There's some places you can check out. You could go to the Lost and Found. You could visit the ticket taking booth.
Well, when
What's the guy's name at the lock and Lost and Found again?
Lock.
Lock.
Lock?
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
you-
it
Can I
lock and found?
Lock. It's lock.
Get it?
Can I just ask you guys, like, so you guys are talking about how being here is sort of, wearing thin. Like, how come you guys are still here? Like, why don't we just walk in the other direction and get out of here?
It's a good question.
Everyone that tries dies
Wait,
or
wait,
disappears
what?
or
You should not
becomes
speak
one of
such
his
things.
things.
What?
I'm
what are
not
you guys
afraid of
talking about?
Heckna.
I'm like,
Snap
What?
spilled
Wait,
the
why
back-
are you
the
trying to
fur
make
on
him
the back
stop
of his
talking?
neck.
What? What is that? What are you guys talking about?
there are ears everywhere.
You
Oh.
In fact,
yeah,
I'm not sure about you
you
either.
may have made a mistake.
I've got a few.
coming-
Here's some ears.
Yeah.
In ears?
As
Yeah,
you
I got
as
some ears.
as you
we can
guys
get you some
as you're saying this,
I mean, are you handing me ears? What are you handing me when you say here's some ears?
We told you there's ears everywhere.
so as you have this conversation, you look up and you notice that there are in fact these Heckna posters, just kind of plastered on everything, and they actually move slightly. And as you look at one of them, it looks back at you and it sneers, and it says to Snaps, it says, "What are you looking at, short stuff?"
Nah,
Yeah.
God, I hate that.
So- Would one of us know about Locke, or is that like just kind of a known thing to all of us? Just kind of know that, or
Yeah, Locke is known around the Revelia. So, and probably Vanya, you've been there for the longest. You would probably know him. So Locke is actually a humanoid magpie.
Cool.
And
wow! So we need something shiny.
and is very
So
very
I feel sort of like a kinship to him.
yeah right, another sort of bird person.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've met Locke yet at this point.
No,
Coda.
I haven't, but okay.
But yeah, so maybe the party tells you about Locke, and they mentioned that.
Wait, but I still have. I don't really feel like my question has been resolved.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
everybody just told me to be quiet and not talk here. So I lean in and I say,
Yeah, you
Where can we talk? Where can we talk about this? Like,
In front of the poster.
No, not just come.
Where can
So,
we go? Where can
I'm
we go to talk about this?
I'm assuming we know at least 2 of us would know of like a hideaway spot or someplace that was fairly
Yeah,
safe.
where do we stay? Do we have like trailers? Or...
The lock and found.
Yeah, you guys have trailers or wagons that you stay in basically. For newer guests, they might stay at the hostel.
Okay.
So
Good.
So
So
I think we
Windee,
keep-
you've been here a long time, right? You
Okay,
have a wagon.
so I'm gonna keep walking around like we're doing a tour, and we're like, okay,
Yeah.
okay, Coda, we'll show you around, and as we go through, I'll point out the people that may have changed jobs. Like, this is someone who realized they thought they wanted to leave, and then they realized no, they wanted to stay here, and they became this.
You see a
Training.
you see a tall, gaunt person dressed like a clown with a red clown nose, and they look. Let's see if you can see this. Does that?
I'm gonna give
Oh,
you
yeah.
try and
So
give
I
you the
see
subtle
somebody-
tour.
To me, I see somebody who just kind of looks like a clown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I-
Okay.
I-
right, so like people like they become clowns here when they
Oh. Well,
don't,
that's not-
they want to leave and then they just want to become clowns.
You should have seen her before. She did not look like that. And
She was a ballerina.
yes,
Sideshow.
she was very beautiful, and I mean that in a really beautiful way. She's not so beautiful anymore. But the other ones, they
Well, she
don't
like
come
clowns.
back.
They-
Some of them just go away, and we don't know where. Anyway, here's the cotton candy.
And so Coda is like clearly kind of disconcerted here.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
Yeah,
how does
yeah.
this hit you?
I'm trying to do it as cryptically as possible, but still like, oh, look at this.
And I'm like sort of picking up on what you're putting down, but also I'm sort of like the idea of
But what?
like, people coming to a carnival and not being able to leave is not something that really makes sense to
No.
me.
It does not. Like,
Jeez.
so I've
It's
been
like-
here a while, and I've seen lots of things. And I don't think I've described Vanya. She's a tiefling on top of this. So like you got this horned purple creature telling you she's seen things. Yeah, like she's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's
I'm
It's a
surprised
little-
you haven't heard of prophecy about this. Being birds like you are from the bird clan of the Eagles. Talking about a hotel. It's very similar.
oh, it is stretch. He is make stretch.
That is
That's a stretch.
that's
That's a stretch, buddy.
that's excellent.
There's
That's
a
excellent.
one of the
Oh, no.
You can check out.
And I say,
Don't
say
encourage
yes.
him.
I say yes. My mother used to tell me about this hotel. Yes. So this is like that hotel. Okay. That's.
Do you smell the
I mean,
colitas?
yeah. I mean, do they have raspberry wine here?
They do. It's right.
the one of the one of the posters is like, that's the good one.
What? Was that poster?
Hysteria.
Is that poster listening to us? What is happening?
What are you whispering about there, short wings?
Yeah.
He was
hey,
saying how much
poster.
He likes the wine.
We should go to the
Yeah.
hostel. We should go to the hostel. See if they
Yeah.
renamed it to my reference. I wanted
You
sponsor.
should,
The
Bye.
Hostel, California.
No. I'm putting a sponsorship in under the name effing.
So I look up at that poster and I say, "Hey."
Don't engage.
Yeah. So when
I
you
walk away.
when you talk
Oh,
to the
no.
poster,
Yeah.
the poster casts vicious mockery on you,
Oh no!
It's a litany.
and
And what does that do to me?
let's.
Oh my goodness.
I hope you've prepared for this.
It makes a vicious mockery of
Yes,
you
let's hear it.
and me.
Let me just pull things up here.
Your feathers are not shiny, sir.
Oh no!
You are an ex-parrot.
It
Your
says,
beak is blunt.
Okay, so I got a wisdom saving throw.
yeah.
Okay,
So
here we
these insults fly out at you, and Sorry, 1 second. I can't find
That's a
this
15.
page.
That got so quiet, I thought I disconnected.
Oh, here we go.
New world.
What a world!
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So you are able to save against.
Yeah, I look
These
up and I say
insults.
like, can I detect that I was just sort of attacked just now?
Oh yeah. I mean, it
Yeah,
cast a spell on
okay.
you.
So I look at that and I'm sort of like, did you guys just see what? Did you guys just see that poster just like
I saw
lashed
nothing.
out at me?
It
Yeah.
happens.
I saw
They'll
nothing.
do that.
Is that something you guys see? Is that something you guys see a lot?
It has
So
happened. It has happened to me.
how
What?
how big is Coda? Like, is Coda tall or?
Coda's small. Coda's like 4'11".
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
put down.
So, right. I reached down a.
But like with my wings, I'm probably a lot taller. But like when they're
Yeah,
retracted,
sure.
it's just sort of like, yeah.
A big hand onto your shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm 6'6".
I kind of look up
Like-
at you.
Understand that the Revelia is Heckna, and Heckna is the Revelia. Everything here is Heckna.
What?
That's what
So
I
that
say
was-
every time he says it.
That was that was Heckna just doing that to me.
Yes and no, but yes.
I think my hair is out of place.
So I just sort of I actually I let my wings out and I kind of flap up and I kind of like go a few feet off the ground and I'm like, I don't know, guys. Like, can I just get out of here? Like, what am I supposed to do? What
You
are you
should
guys
try.
still doing here?
Does that trigger
Well,
attack of opportunity
try.
from
Heck no.
Hang on a minute.
No attack yet.
snaps?
So 1 second, guys. So it looks like our video has frozen on the stream. I don't know why.
Oh, so it has. Yours hasn't, but
Mine
everybody
hasn't.
else's
Yeah,
has.
that's so strange.
Usually in the best place too. Where you're like,
Hopefully it's in a
"Eh."
good pose. That's all you
Right?
can ask for.
Let's
It's like death, right? You hope it was in a good pose.
let's pause here for 1 second and
Okay, 30-second break.
yeah,
Cocktail
take a
time.
break. Yeah,
It does seem like our audio hasn't paused. right?
yeah.
Our
Let's take a
video has.
quick break while I try to
Quick
figure
break.
this out.
Okay. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get some more drinky.
Okay, yeah. What the
I'm gonna go
heck?
too.
for a certain amount of time, correct?
Well, no. I mean, I can fly for 20 feet in a turn.
In a turn,
basically.
okay,
So,
but you can
I mean, I think
continuously
just,
fly.
I can
Yeah.
just fly.
Unless we're in
Yeah.
initiative or something. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you make... Well, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to, like, right yourself and fly back up, or are you trying to land, or...
No, I see that I'm flying down, so I'm going to try to, like, pull back and just, like, so that I can come down.
Yeah, why don't you make a... Let's call it an acrobatics check.
Okay, I will make an acrobatics check.
All the
Oh, no!
The winds and this environment is
Oh!
just too strange, and you've never really felt like drafts like this before. You're
I'm
completely
like...
disoriented. What do you do?
Can I cast Mage Hand to try to grab him
Sure.
and
Okay.
help him down?
Yeah, I'm like flapping and fluttering, and there are feathers flying everywhere, and other sort of alliterative things. And
And
then
as the werecat, that is hard for me to overcome, not wanting to be like, nah.
yeah.
but then
I'm
then you see my cat face, and I kind of wink at you, and you're like,
It's so
okay.
weird. Unnatural. Unnatural.
All right, so
Cats
yeah,
and
I'm
birds
flapping and
living
flying
together.
and does he, yeah, does he catch me, or does he
I'll
make
try to
other
use- yeah, I'll
Ghostbusters
try to use-
references?
So go ahead and
I
make
have
a
They're not
make,
mutually exclusive.
make a dex save.
Okay.
Brad.
Who, me or him?
Yeah,
okay.
Snaps.
You
I
mean
think I
snaps.
can just, if I recall, I can just click on Dex.
Beneath proficiency
dex
bonus
save.
there.
Sorry.
There
Yeah,
you
there we
Alright,
go.
nice.
Although I don't see the number. Okay.
Okay, what's
Yeah.
that look like?
So you
Ten.
so tell me how you use this mage hand. What do you do exactly?
It's basically going to reach out and try to cushion his fall, but it is going to grab him because I think that he might be still trying to like right himself. So it's one of those like I got to grab him
Yeah.
and try to bring him down and just set him down as fast as I can because I don't want him to be noticed doing all this craziness, which he's kind of drawing attention to himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
But
flapping
while-
around. I'm like,
While
I'm
appreciate
kind of like yelling too. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, what's happening?
Yeah.
So I'm
someone might
making a
have-
scene.
When,
someone might have to hit him on the head.
You know the you feel Coda, you feel this this invisible force trying to sort of stop your fall and right you, but it comes at you at this awkward angle, and it actually just kind of grabs like a handful of your feathers and fur. But it does actually slow you down enough.
Okay.
It's not comfortable,
Yeah.
but you are able to kind
Yeah.
of catch your balance. And as you land on the ground, several of the people passing by are like, "Oh, very nice, very nice."
Good.
Good job. Good job.
And then of course I'm looking around and I'm wondering if somebody slapped me on the butt.
Someone throws
Green tickets for that. Green tickets.
three green tickets at your feet and then walks on.
Yes.
They
Oh
s-
yeah, I definitely
Take a
take
bow.
those.
I'm
yeah.
gonna quickly walk around in a circle, proclaiming the fact, like, to see more, throw a couple more, we can do it again.
Yeah, give me a deception check.
Ooh, yeah. Now we're talking. All right, deception.
So you're gonna hype man it?
Yeah.
Like,
All
yes!
day.
Oh, this is
All right.
wonderful.
The crowd is
Your rolls are
sort of like, it wasn't that
man.
impressive, and
Crowd goes mild.
they kind of
Ya
start
rubes.
they start moving on. But Vanya, you notice that there is an elf couple that you saw earlier that was looking sort of disapprovingly when the ringmaster was making their jokes about the elf town, and you see that there's a bulge at the pocket height of
Yeah, there is.
one of the elves.
Wait,
So,
can I? Okay.
Go ahead. I was gonna
No,
say,
you go. You go.
when he was up, did we see the same thing he was seeing? So, like fog and swirling winds, or did he just like go up and
They
kind of spin around
disappear in
and
the
crash?
mist.
Yeah, he just kind of went
yeah.
up and like suddenly just started spinning around. You don't know what happened.
Yeah, I'm on the ground, but I'm like really wondering what's going on. I'm kind of looking around and looking up and sort of like wondering how on earth my wings could have failed me. So I don't look like I'm looking pretty disturbed right now.
Yeah, why don't
Sure,
you make
right?
a
Because for you, that's like walking just failed.
yeah
Right?
yeah
Yeah, exactly.
Good point.
why don't you make a perception check, Coda, and Vanya, do
Okay.
you want to do anything about this well-to-do looking elvish couple?
She's going to walk over. Vanya's going to walk over, and she's well versed, as she was raised by elves in proper elven culture. and she will introduce herself in Elvish and say she is so embarrassed that that treatment was just completely uncalled for. But they are beautiful people, and they don't deserve that treatment. So I'm just gonna sugarcoat and try and
Give me a charisma check.
butter them up there. Okay.
Ooh. That's a
Although
save.
that is a save.
Oh, save. Oh, save. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, wait. That's the other one. Ah.
Do I have to make a save versus nausea?
yeah. You need to make a constitution
What do we-
constitution save.
Just click on your charisma, I think.
Just
just right on
Yeah,
the.
just straight
Under
up on it,
proficiency?
Yeah.
Oh no,
That's
just
right.
on
No,
the
no.
all the way on the left under all the ability
Yeah.
scores.
Yeah, the actual
that
attribute.
one.
Yeah.
So many.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So these two have had enough of this place at this point, and they look at you. Another one of them. They sort of say to each other,
Oh,
snap.
and they kind of regard you with like a untrusting, suspicious look, and then the one of the pair says, "Come, honey, let's go, let's get out of here."
Okay, so
so
I'm
Coda, meanwhile, you've
Yeah.
landed on the ground, and
I'm sort of like, and I'm kind of like
You're breathing
looking around
heavy.
like a startled cat. I'm like freaking out about what just happened. I say like, and I turn to my compatriots and I say like, what is that? What happens to people who try to get out of here? What was that?
easy, big cat.
That was the easiest thing that could have happened.
you
We're just glad you made it back.
Coda, you hear sort of simultaneously in the air a screaming sound and the sound of like clown laughter.
I'm like, did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that?
I give a hiss.
Yeah,
So
and
you've heard
and I think the rest of
Hear
you
it called a
are actually
thing.
starting to notice that there is this like strange like screaming sound in the background all the time, and it could be just people riding the rides or getting excited about something, but it sounds a little off, and you're like, has that always been there? There's this like wailing, screaming. It's very faint and it's hard to hear over all the other carnival noises, but now you're noticing it for the first time.
Guys, what is this place? I thought that this was an opportunity, and now I'm like, you guys are telling me people disappear, they come back as clowns. I can't even fly out of. I can't fly. What is going on here?
Shh. Come with me.
Okay, where are we going?
Going to see.
Here, we're
someone.
gonna give you a steely knife.
Oh no, what?
All right, so I'm gonna go to the take him to the lost and found.
Okay.
Well, before
Let's-
Go ahead.
just real quick before that. So, while some of that ruckus was going on,
Yeah.
So what kind of stands are around there? I'm particularly like hoping for maybe like a cigar stand or a tobacconist or something like that. If I can, I want to buy a handful of cigars.
There is not a specific cigar stand, but there is a sort of like a gift shop.
the ones that explode.
And it's got all manner basically. Yeah, it really is basically like a Practical Jokers. It's got whoopee cushions and those hand buzzer things, and
The classics.
No, that's all right.
you also notice around you that there are a couple of the new games that have just been installed in the past few days. And one is a dunk tank, and the other is one of those games where you have like a clown's head and you have to shoot water into it, and it like the balloon expands.
That gets me every time.
Does.
I enjoy it.
Oh, wait.
I forgot your name, Dave. Lolfi.
Wolfie.
Yeah, what's
Morphe.
what do you think of all this kind of commotion that's going on here?
So, Wolfie is somewhat nonplussed. I mean, he's been here for, and I know time's a little mushy, but
Yeah.
a year, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
he's burned out and tired of it, and somewhat blames it for his own failures, and somewhat himself. But yeah, he's done and sort of starting to be open about it, and maybe even careless about it a little bit. So yeah, but you know, he's ready to go.
Sure.
And so anything I can push in that direction, I'm gonna be doing that.
Okay, yeah, and Vanya, you were gonna take the group, or at least Coda, somewhere else.
Yeah, where are we
Heading
going?
over to the Lost and Found.
Okay.
Can we
But-
check out the games?
But first,
There's
but
new
first,
games.
I was gonna lean over to Snaps and go, did you notice the pouch on that elf?
Oh, I noticed both of them. But yes, I did.
And you might be able to do something about that because it looks a little heavy for him.
You're thinking we need some? I'm low on tickets. You?
I'm always low on tickets.
Like, you guys are just like so casual right now. What are you talking about?
Hold on a minute. We'll get back to you on this.
What?
Let's check out that pouch because
You guys are really seem very cool about this whole situation.
Yeah, that's
It's quite a bit.
it's a coping mechanism, as you say, for you newbies in the area.
Can I I would like to just sort of like see if I'm detecting something in the air that is making people totally like, you know, chill about the madness that's going on around.
Oh,
That's
I can't
understandable.
sleep
That
on
is-
myself every night.
Oh God.
The smell
I've been
is
barely
okay,
able to
take
sleep.
me away.
I've barely been able to sleep because I've been so excited, but maybe that's not what it is.
So
is the
Yeah, what
screaming
can it-
coming from any direction, or is the
It's
screaming
just-
just sort of generally all around?
it's just in the air.
Just
Yeah.
ambiance.
Yeah. It's just kind of.
Ambiance screaming.
because it hasn't kicked
White
in
noise.
for a while, but I feel like Wolfie's moral compass is starting to return.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I detect anything?
I love the fact that I'll give you a slap in the face. Bend over here. Come here.
Why don't you tell me how? What are you doing to detect this exactly? Are you smelling? Are you listening? What senses are you using?
I guess I'm just sort of like, so I'm a bard. I've got, powers, and so I know that there's magic in the world, right? And I know this is a magical place, and so I guess I'm just sort of like curious if I can detect that there's some sort of like, magic throughout here that might be manipulating people or something. And perhaps I don't have the ability to really test that, but I'm just sort of like, I'm
Doing
I'm kind of
anything
like,
that's
I lick my little paw.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I hold up my finger,
Uh-huh.
and I'm just trying to detect on the wind if there's something flowing through here.
This place is like Tahiti. It's
Why don't you make an Arcana check? But it's going to be
Nice.
at disadvantage.
Okay, got it.
Or like, what are you doing?
Okay.
And
Yeah.
wait, hold on. I would like to use Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Ooh.
What does
to
that do?
add another D6 to that roll.
Do it.
I like
Okay.
it.
And how do
Oh,
you?
wait,
how
no,
do
I'm
you?
sorry. I can't
Isn't
use
that for
that on
someone else?
myself.
You have to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Never mind.
I was going to say, how do you?
All right, so it's just the 14.
I was going to ask how you inspire yourself, and then that question felt
Yeah,
inappropriate.
I'm like, you
channeling
can do
George-
this. You can do this, Coda. You're the best.
He's channeling George Michaels.
All right. Well,
Wait,
still.
I'm good enough and I'm
right.
strong enough.
Roll
Gotta have
20
faith. Yes,
question.
exactly.
Is it the
Yeah.
14? Because I've been reading the first number.
Yeah. It's with disadvantage.
The
it would
lower
be the
numbers
lower
when
number.
is
Oh, it's
disadvantage.
I
Yeah.
forget you had
Yeah, it's
disadvantage.
at
I just-
no, you're
I
right.
just-
Yeah.
I just turned mine off, so it was only single roll every time.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was
That's
annoying me.
Oh.
that's fine. You can do that.
Take your word for it.
Well,
So
Coda,
it's
you know,
14, tell me.
you put your paw up and you sniff around
Yeah.
and you
Mhm.
sense the what you can tell without sort of your eyes and ears necessarily.
Yeah.
You kind of call on that inner.
I just kind of close my eyes and I hold my paw up.
Oh.
The screaming
Yeah.
sound seems a little bit louder,
Okay.
and
Can I
as
tell where
you,
it's coming from, what direction it's coming from?
it's just everywhere.
Oh,
Just like the way that the carnival music is everywhere and the smell of popcorn is everywhere and children laughing in the wind is everywhere, like there's also this like like in the background of what you're doing. And actually, as you open your eyes for a moment, you can briefly see that the bright colors around you are actually much more faded than you had originally thought, and the rides and the stands are rusted and old and look beat up. And then in a second, it's back to normal and it's bright colors and lights. But you had this flash where you saw maybe the real version of Heckna's carnival.
Do you guys ever like look around and think like you see that this place looks like
lean in really close and
decrepit?
go, you saw it, didn't you?
I did. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do know.
What?
I do know.
What is happening here? What
It's
is
not
happening?
I am chaotic neutral, and this is not good.
What can we, do we? I mean, okay. Like, are we? Where you want to take me somewhere? What are we eat? What is happening here?
I don't know. I'm chaotic neutral. It's fabulous.
There's
It's so crazy.
It is. I've been here a long time, and now it's tiresome. I've lost.
Yeah, it's time to
That's
go.
fair. That's fair. There are other things.
I've lost my independence here, and
It is
who-
limited.
Yes,
Do you guys?
and you
I mean,
serve a
I-
master.
Do you want to get out of
Yes,
here, Step?
let's
Come-
do it.
Unless you want to go play.
You're
puzzle game.
ready, Lofi. You're just ready to get out of. Like, I'm with you, man. Let's like.
Let's
Well,
go.
very
Let's go
grounded.
talk to Locke.
Does Locke know some stuff? Like what?
as
Locke
you're
seems to know a lot.
as you guys are having this conversation, 5 of those tween gumballers, and I'll actually let me pull up their picture.
Green ballers.
Tween ballers appear. They're running through the crowd and like pushing each other and laughing.
Did not need that.
And
They're horrible. Wow.
And as they get close to you, they kind of are like, ha ha ha! Look at these 4! Ha ha! Get out of the way, jerks! And they like push past you. And one of them pulls a balloon that looks like it's filled with water, like a big red water balloon out. And as they run by, they hurl it back at you guys. And
Ooh, I'm gonna try to dodge out of the way.
yeah, let's have everyone make a dex save.
Oh, I definitely do.
Dex save.
Dex save.
Pretty good.
Oh, thank goodness for the modifier.
And what's your? Oh, do you have an extra
Yeah.
modifier on that, Brad?
Yeah, well, it got me as a
Well, no,
comment.
that
Oh,
counted.
plus the.
Yeah, that's it. Brad,
No.
you should turn your 2 rolls on though. It's actually a
Well,
lot
if I
easier
didn't
to
have
sort of-
advantages, then I wouldn't get the other roll because I rolled that straight.
We know that like when they're doing that, like we can't retaliate. Like, is that something we know that like you just gotta take their crap?
No, you can. The only rule of the Revelia is make Heckna laugh.
Ha.
So wait, what do I get with my? So I got a natural 20 there. So like,
Throw it back.
what? Do I catch it and can I catch it and just like throw it back at them?
You
What do you
know
give
what?
me for that? For that?
You know what
roll?
you can do.
Catch the one that's gonna hit me in the face. How about that?
Mhm.
Maybe
Meow.
do something for
And
Loki.
Wolfie, you just ate it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rather than having you like throw it back at them, I think you managed to block it from hitting the rest of the group, especially Wolfie. It's coming right
Okay,
at
yeah, I
Wolfie's
kind
like
of turn and my wings kind of like
You're like,
flutter out, and I just like protect them all with it. I'm like,
Well played.
yeah.
yeah.
Well played.
It was going
I'm
like,
like, get behind me!
yeah. And Vanya, you would definitely be familiar, and Wolfie, I think too, with these. These are baloozes. They look like balloons, but they're filled with a large ooze. And if they explode on you, they will release a laughing gas that will basically make you laugh uncontrollably for a certain amount of time.
Till you pee yourself.
They didn't break open on Coda protecting us.
Yeah, do they? And do they?
I
do
wouldn't
I
want
feel
that.
them? Do they just bounce off?
No, you actually catch it. You manage to kind of like cushion it with your feathers and wings.
Ooh,
but the gumballers
nice.
have disappeared into the crowd before you can throw it back.
How many of these did I catch?
Just one.
Okay, and I'm pocketing that thing.
Yeah, take
I
a
give
Balooz.
him. I give him
A
the bow.
Balooz, you said?
One Balooz.
Okay.
Balloons.
Yeah.
Whoa.
One
Balooz.
Baloo- I'm sort of
Bravo.
like.
Be careful with that. So we'll
Wait,
explain.
wait, whoa, not too much strutting, all right?
Thanks, Coda. I owe you one.
Keep
There's
your
a
claws out,
Baloo reference
out
in
of
here
it.
somewhere. I'm like,
Okay, this.
What
So we
is-
explain what it is.
I'm
and-
like,
Give
what?
us,
Yeah,
Windee,
what?
give us an
what-
angioplasty joke.
What's in here? What? This doesn't feel like water, guys.
it is Widowmaker. No.
What?
No. Sorry. Cardiac joke.
What is in here? Like, this doesn't seem like
You don't
water.
want
I
it.
sort of like
It is-
squeeze
oh,
it.
what
and
kind
it's
of-
like it feels more gelatin-y.
Easy,
What kind of
cat
ooze
hands.
is it? Is it
Okay.
just a disintegrative ooze, acid ooze? What kind of
Laughing.
Yeah, it's
laughing gas ooze?
It's laughing gas, yeah.
Okay. All right.
So I'm like, what is this, guys? Like, this doesn't feel like a regular water balloon.
It's a gas that will make you laugh till you pee yourself.
Oh, God.
I deliver
they're
it with the
just throwing
straightest
these at people?
face. The straightest face that I've got.
They're just. I'm like, all right. I mean, okay, and I sort of like, put it in my pack, and I'm like, oh, that. I mean, that seems a little much for just
Excellent
fun
catch.
games.
Very
Don't
good.
put it-
Very good.
Don't put it on your butt pouch, right?
When
You know,
you
yeah, like, I mean, I'm normally like really good with these wings. I don't know what happened when I flew up there, but as you can see, I'm like pretty,
That had nothing to do with
capable.
you. That was Heckna. That's
Oh man.
you hear from all the posters when you put the Balooz away, it's like a aw.
oh, you
And
could
sort of
throw
like-
it. You could throw it in a poster.
They're just watching all the
Shh.
time.
Don't listen to
They're
her.
just watching all the time, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so you smile.
There
you go.
Yeah, right.
You having fun, you laugh.
Welcome to the village.
Yes, there are bubbles over there for us to get in to bounce out of here.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Well, I'd love to check the games out, but if you guys want to go to the Lock and Found, that's fine.
You're just. I'm still, like.
We don't have a
Hey,
Now that
timeline
I
here.
understand what's happening, I know that you guys like have been here for a long time, but for me, now that I have this realization,
Yeah.
I can't believe that you guys would do anything other than try to get out of here.
It's
So-
a coping
Right.
Which I'm not
mechanism.
saying, but that's like
we're-
what's happening inside of Coda.
Maybe
We're
we
starting
do
to draw some attention. Maybe we should go play a game.
go play games, and we'll just keep filling you in as we walk around.
Oh,
and
okay,
pointing
yeah.
things
yeah,
out,
Like,
and
act,
just like
act cool, act cool.
Right,
just-
right,
just-
right.
Yeah.
You
Like,
notice
Bye.
you notice a group of those you notice a group of those
Cool.
jawbreakers, the teenage security guards, just kind of keeping an eye on you from off on the side.
I will absolutely hard stare them.
Okay.
Okay.
Like,
What are you looking at, big boy?
little boys.
We'll do the whole good cop, bad cop thing. I run up in front of him and try to hold him back, which is kind of funny, being that I'm only like 4 feet tall. I'm like, don't
Like,
let him get to you.
You better listen to your shrimpy friend there.
Hey! Shut it, Baldy.
my hammer.
Ah, did I say that out loud? Son of a.
And so these are so there are 4 different types of jawbreakers, and these are the strong arms. Strong arms are kind of like the muscle.
Oh, sure, now.
Yeah.
Wait for me to fall into your trap.
All right, take him out.
They say you guys better mind your business. Go play some games or something. What are you standing around talking for?
Well,
This
we
is
are gonna go play some
This is
games.
gonna be hard.
But
to
not because
say.
you said.
Yeah. You're just lucky. My friend here.
I turn over to them. I say, hey, friends, we're just having a good time here. You guys can just go about your business.
Whatever, loser.
Yeah, we're gonna go see your mom at the freak show later.
What'd you say?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Keep going.
Go.
You guys duck into
I'm
the
trying to figure out,
crowd.
Are you guys switching between being yourselves and also being those gumballers? What's happening right now?
Brad.
No, that's fine.
What's happening?
My character has another large chip on his shoulder if provoked, and will say things without really thinking. So
Yeah.
it wasn't.
All right, we're hustling over to the games
You
right
guys,
now.
you guys are dipping through the crowd now. The jawbreakers are just like, let them
Bob and
go.
weave. Bob and weave.
Okay, and as we're doing that, I sort of like I grab onto Vanya and Snaps's shoulders, and I say Psst, and I kind of wink at them, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use disguise self,
Mm.
and I'm gonna turn into the appearance of one of those jawbreakers.
Okay. One of the muscly ones.
Yeah, one of the muscly ones.
Yeah. So you're wearing like a tank top now and like a pair of jeans.
Yep, classic Coda.
Wait, is disguise self actually let you do that? Oh yeah,
Classic.
yeah.
Yeah, it lets me look like whatever. I mean, and I'll make myself look a foot taller so I can be a little more sort of imposing.
You
And,
can't change your body type. Oh, you can do a foot. Okay, yeah, but you're still. Do
Yeah,
you
I
still
can
have
do
your
a foot.
wings and your feathers?
No, those are all hidden. I'm making myself look exactly like one of those guys.
All right. Okay. Well, it fails to hold up to physical inspection. Okay, that's fine.
Right. If somebody like tries to touch me, like they're gonna see it. But
It's all still there.
Yeah.
yeah.
Not,
Right.
Yeah, it's an
So
illusion.
I'm like,
And the
hey,
hitbox
guys,
is much smaller.
like let's just let's play it cool here. Listen, I'll just pretend to be one of these guys, and let's walk around here.
Right, because you freaked me out right there. I mean, you
Yeah,
freaked me out
sorry.
right
Well, that's why I wanted to. That's why I'm holding on to you to let you know what I'm doing here. It's me. It's Coda.
there. It still freaks me out. But let's go.
I'm interested. See what
So are
happens.
there so games wise,
Yeah.
right? So we're gonna go play some games. So
And I say, yeah, go play some games,
we-
you guys. And I go like this, and I wink.
Fine. We'll go.
are there any that we know that are cleaner? Are they all? I mean,
Want a plus 20.
are they all
away.
just ticket throwaways?
Well, you haven't tried. So the two new games are kind of the ones that are near you, and you haven't tried either of these yet, so you're not sure. So the Dunk Tank game has a sign that says it's 1 red ticket to play, and your reward would be 5 red tickets.
If only I had a red ticket.
And
It's-
and
You
the,
can
and
have
the,
Loki.
the clown game is also 1 red ticket to play, and the reward is 5 red tickets.
I like to see clown heads explode.
Anything that involves dexterity is not really my thing, but you guys go ahead. I'll watch.
yeah, I'm not really dexterous either.
Fine. Let's whatever the dexterous one is. Let's go take them for all. It's
Well,
worth.
yeah. So they're both sort of dex based. So which one do you want to do? Snaps? Do you want to do the Dunk Tank or the clown?
Clown's head explode, and I show a little too much enthusiasm. Towards it.
Okay.
Yes, clown's head.
And as he's going over there, I sort of cross my arms behind him and look at the person who's like behind in the stall, and I go like this. I kind of tap myself on the nose, tap my nose, and just sort of be like, and I gesture over to him.
So behind
Gonna
the
get
in the stall here is an awakened marionette, and you guys would know her as Masha. And that's from the book, Christian.
Oh, it is. That's not just a callback.
Not
to
just a
Bacchus?
callback.
This is-
Yeah.
My game has a character named Masha.
Vanya?
This game requires. She says to you. She says, "Hey there. Were you guys looking to play some games?
Indeed.
And
You want
so
to try
again, I'm
shooting
making
the
that-
clowns?"
I'm making that
Oh.
gesture over to her, and I'm sort of like pointing to him. I'm touching myself touching with my nose, and I'm sort of like, pointing. I'm attempting to make clear that he
I
should
like it.
win.
I like it.
She rolls her eyes at you, and she says, "You need 3 players to play this game, sweetie."
Speak
Okay.
up.
So,
Who are you
so
playing
then
against?
So then
got
I
2.
go like this, and I sort of like point at the 3 of them.
Fine. I pull out my 5.
I don't have a 5.
I have another 5.
Can I
don't
say
think
like
this
can I go like this and just sort of say like let them play?
This is a terrible.
Can you show me what you're doing? Yeah.
I'm just going like this. I'm attempting to communicate non-verbally that they can just play without paying.
Make an intimidation check.
Okay, I will do that.
How are you intimidating?
Okay, yeah. Masha looks at you and she's like, fine. You three of you, yeah, step right up. Next game's on the house, I guess.
And I look at her and I say, and I just sort of like nod and I kind of like look intimidating.
She waits until she thinks no one else is looking, then she goes.
But she's not a
That
fan
seems
of
right.
her life or anything. Do we know anything about her?
Maybe not a fan of Jawbreakers.
She's a
Oh, yeah.
marionette. She's got no greater.
She's not. Yeah, she's awakened and
She's mid-management.
she definitely did not have dreams of running this stall, but you
Yeah,
know.
this is not. When
Who
she was
does?
created, she wanted to be a real girl, not run a stall.
We're gonna go with this joke until it's dead.
Wolfie tried to hit on her, but it seemed like there'd be a lot of strings.
She's.
Oh, everything she did seemed so wooden.
Come on, we need one more. Rule of threes. Give me one more.
Windee, come on.
I cannot.
Pulling the strings.
Okay.
I mean, I gave one. We each gave one. I gave the first one. That was 3.
There we go. We did it.
Yes.
Everyone take
Inspiration for
inspiration,
everyone.
yeah.
Advantage
Hopefully.
for everyone.
Except for Vanya.
So Masha like boredly gestures at these 5 clown heads that are up on top of this counter, and she says, "All right, the goal of the game is to shoot your water into the clown's head until it blows up all the way. All right, and you just fill them up. There's a balloon in there. It blows up and then it pops. You know, you win. Okay, big deal. Who's step up here? You three gonna play?
I like that she's from Queens.
Yeah.
Can the 3 people who are playing each make a perception check?
Oh, perception. Maggie. I don't like it actually. Damn wisdom! I hate wisdom. It's my curse.
Wow.
Not bad.
Okay, I'm going to
Not
use. I'm
bad.
going to use. Now I'm using Bardic Inspiration to add a D6 to Vanya's roll. Wolfie's roll it cannot be saved.
Okay.
I'm
It
going
doesn't matter.
to use
I like
Bardic
that
Inspiration.
I like that you play it as you do it. Why don't you look the other way?
What? Now,
And so-
now, how do you do your bardic inspiration when you're in disguise?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
And so,
yeah.
so what I do is I
Gangster
sort
rap.
of.
Gangster
Yeah,
rap.
basically, I'm gonna start beatboxing. I'm like,
That's all right.
and that is the extent of my beatboxing. And that has a 2.
Yeah, that was
there we
a 2 worth of beatboxing.
that
yeah.
wasn't a level 2. That was a number
was
2
a 2.
beatboxing.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
seems fair because you know the.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry,
The
no, Vanya,
gumballer.
you get to roll it. I don't roll it. You roll it. That's right.
Which actually,
I
it
just
actually,
like rolling.
it actually makes a difference on this roll. Vanya and Snaps, as you look at the game and you prepare to start shooting, you recognize that these aren't toy clown heads. These are actual clowns from the carnival who have been forced to stand here and have water shot into their mouths.
Oh, horrible.
Hey!
Masha says, "All right, come on. What's the holdup? You guys gonna play or what?"
Haven't they already started playing?
Not yet.
Oh,
I-
okay.
I have to go pee.
You can't use that to make their heads explode. Sorry.
I don't
for
know
yourself.
anything's going on. I'm like sitting down.
Yeah.
I'm aiming up the gun.
Ready to go. Yeah. Vanya, you're gonna step
I'll
away.
aim- I'm gonna aim like way off.
Okay.
Like,
I-
oh god.
I feel like Snaps is
Kill a
gonna be
clown.
fine with this.
You know what? It's not funny. You know, I spray it at Masha.
Oh no!
I aim for her mouth.
Okay. And
is Lolfi just going for it?
yeah.
Not knowing what's going on. I'm trying as hard as I can.
So you're all gonna
like your Big Macs, man.
You're all gonna make dexterity checks to squirt water where you want to squirt the water.
Sand squirt a lot in this stream. That's all I gotta say.
That's a save, Lolfi.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. Yeah.
Might not roll. Is it catching up?
And yeah, it's yours is
Oh, I
probably
thought you could just. What are we rolling? I was just clicking on the dex.
Yeah, just click on
The
dex.
name Dex.
Yeah.
Just on the name deck. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. I hadn't highlighted exactly that part.
Okay. All right. So Snaps, you're able to shoot where you want, but Vanya and Lolfi, you both miss your target. So Lolfi, you miss the the clown's head, and it just kind of sprays all over the clown's face and all over the table. Vanya, you were actually trying to aim off to the side, and you end up spraying the clown right in the mouth.
Oh no!
It's horribly fantastic. You're getting a Cupid doll for sure.
Right? I want the big prize.
Although because you were really
Very
not,
big one.
you weren't really trying to get it, so it doesn't fully fill up. Although that clown ends up being the one that has the most inflated balloon face, but it doesn't pop, and so Masha looks a little disappointed and looks at the three of you and says, "You
It's
know,
like an aneurysm.
you can."
Wait, but Snaps has hit Masha, right? Snaps hit Masha with.
Oh
his
yeah,
spray,
were you
right?
aiming for Masha?
Right.
Yeah, right. So yeah, she's actually been she sprayed with water, and she just kind of like she like shakes it off. Well, you want to try again, maybe?
And I
One more
look
ticket.
over at her. I look over at her, and she says one more ticket. I say,
Uh,
I gotta go. I got some things.
she looks at Coda, and she says, "Can I talk to you for a minute?" And she like gestures behind the tent.
and I grunt and I walk over there.
Like you do.
What are you trying to do here, buddy? I got customers.
I say, you gotta let some of these people win so that the customers keep coming over. That's the gig. You know the gig.
Well, but they can't win if they don't pay any money. It's not about winning. They're not paying any tickets. I got a quota
Yes,
to fill here.
If they win, then other people will come and play tickets. You know the drill. This is what Heckna wants. He wants tickets.
Yeah, but they can't hit the side of a barn.
You're supposed to make them hit.
That one just sprayed me with water. Why don't you go find some
What do you-
people that can actually shoot?
What are you complaining about? This is supposed to be funny. That's what Heckna wants. Laugh. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Now-
real funny.
now
She's
quote
looking
me some-
she's looking over your
now-
shoulder at something behind you.
Okay, but I
That's
say
a
now
good
quote me
one.
some tickets.
No, I don't give away tickets. You got to win. Make an intimidation check.
Okay.
Buy all in. You're all in. Don't hesitate.
Oh yes.
She's
So I say float me some
Ooh.
tickets.
she looks over your shoulder
Whoa.
again at something. All right. Here you go, and she will hand you 5 red tickets.
5
See
red
them
tickets.
Yes.
Go behind.
Boom.
Right. Have we seen anything go in or out of where they are?
From where you guys are, it's just kind of the same crowd moving around.
Well,
Yeah.
on your own.
And then I say, now go dry yourself off. And then I look, and then I walk away, and I'm trying to sort of look inconspicuously at the direction where she was looking as I walk away.
Yeah, so there are actually a pair of the showstoppers. These are the Heckna's warlocks.
Oh dear. Yeah,
And
okay.
they're dressed a little bit differently than the other people in the carnival. They've got like these like long cloaks and these hats, and they're looking at you closely.
Okay, and I give him a salute.
They say,
The Salute.
Young fellow, this way, please, young fellow.
Yeah, fellow.
Wow.
All right, I start walking over, and as I'm walking, I try to turn to the other guys, and I kind of go like,
Yeah. So you guys see him now, kind of being.
Okay.
Yeah, being led from behind the tent with these two. They've, one's got his arm around his shoulder.
Oh, they do?
And he he puts his arm around your shoulder and he says, so. Well, when did you get to the Revelia, my friend? I don't think I've seen you around before.
And I say, ha ha! I just got here, just laughing and having a good time.
He got young man. Wow. Soon you're gonna get your AARP card.
How close
Just
are
doing.
I'm beelining, like.
Yeah.
Just doing what I'm supposed to be doing, helping to make the games work.
Well,
What makes the dream work?
why don't you focus? Yeah, and so the three of you are following over.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna walk up.
Rapidly.
I'm actually gonna walk in front of him and like stumble a little bit and like go, oh, sorry.
Oh, Vanya,
So do we?
Sorry.
Lolfi, what do you want?
Do we? Okay, so we know. Do we know their names? Do these guys have names even?
Yeah. This is let's give them names.
Whoops! I didn't mean to click that.
This is Val Spent and Siddharth.
There's nothing better than making your DM come up
That
with names on the
Sid.
spot.
And what about their
You know-
parents? What about
Wait,
each of
wait.
their parents?
They've
Valspin, come here first.
What do you want, Orc?
Look. How big's this dude?
It's, not that big.
Like, yeah. So
Far.
yeah. I'm gonna give him the hand on the shoulder and a little too strong. And the extra tight handshake, and we're working this guy. Just leave him alone. We got this.
Okay, yeah. Why don't you make a deception check?
Use your moment chance advantage.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Or do it in the form of a mime.
Deception is okay, maybe.
Like this.
Oh yeah,
What?
nice. He
I've
looks at
got
you.
all the charisma, yo.
Damn.
He regards you with a new expression, and he glances over. He pulls you aside. This is Valspent. He says, "Wolfie, this isn't usually your game, but all right, you're in charge of this one. But he seems to be causing trouble, and we're going to be keeping an eye on all four of you."
Fair enough. I'll keep
I'd
him
like-
out of trouble until.
I'm gonna go ahead and. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Not.
Keep going.
No,
Sorry.
you're good.
Care of it. Don't worry.
Shut your mouth.
We got this.
I'm casting detect thoughts on Valspent,
Okay.
so he has to make a.
That sounds like a
wisdom-
terrible idea.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll that in the game. Let's see.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
very bad.
So I want to know what is going on in his mind. What is driving him? Why is he coming up to me? I want to know everything. I'm probing.
Yeah.
Mid management, you're not getting much.
Yeah, so
Paycheck.
Oh no, she's gonna know too much.
so the way that I'm going to say that this works is that you are
Yeah.
going to see images that flash in his mind that he has received from somewhere. And those images are actually of you, Coda, as a catbird flying over the carnival, and then of the group of you walking, and then of the other 3 members with now a new member at the games. So it's showing a trajectory of what you guys have done, and these images have like been implanted into Valspin's mind as something to kind of pursue and follow up on.
Does he have malevolent sort of feelings toward those images? Like, what's the emotional quality of the images?
Yeah, it's sort of I wouldn't say malevolent necessarily, but it's like curious, but with a like a distrust
like
to
a
it.
dangerous edge.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And can I tell where those thoughts were implanted from? Do I have a sense of that?
No, that is actually, as you try to probe deeper to find the origin of those thoughts, you just hit a misty thing that feels actually a lot like what you got caught in.
Like the clouds.
Yeah, when you were trying to fly earlier. And as you do this, Valspin suddenly turns and stares at you with a hard look.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, I have this.
I'm gonna duck down. Can I duck down and kind of hide myself in a crowd? Like,
well, it's gonna so Valspin gets to make an intelligence check countered by your intelligence check.
Okay, here we go.
Let's see.
Oh, buddy.
Is it too late to use inspiration?
Time for initiative.
It sure is.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Wow.
Let's do it.
With a
Oh,
4.
Barely.
Oh no, he just barely beats me.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Open it.
Amazing.
Oh.
Okay, so so what happens is the spell immediately just breaks.
Yeah.
And you're unable to detect his thoughts anymore.
Okay.
And Valspin looks at Siddharth and says,
It's on.
he says, go get the boys.
Uh-oh.
And he turns to face you guys, and let's roll initiative.
Hey-oh!
Hey, Dave, I actually have an initiative bonus this time. Freaking A!
I don't.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Oh!
Wow,
Oh,
nice.
jeez.
Lolfie's like, come get some.
Okay.
He's been waiting. That maul just is in
Wait.
his hand the whole time. Just
Do it.
waiting.
There we go. And
I've been playing a warlock way too long lately. I get no initiative bonuses. Suck.
Token.
oh yeah, don't worry about the token.
And yet with your +5,
Okay,
you
you
got
can see mine.
Lolfie.
we don't.
killed you
Yeah,
on the
we don't
initiative.
have tokens on this.
Okay, good.
Okay.
The token.
All right. Wow, my rolls are awful today.
Oh,
Oh,
don't.
they're
Oh, well, that's
No,
a terrible
not as
thing.
bad.
Oh,
You're doing
very
great,
nice.
man.
Oh,
You're killing it.
Ah,
Killing it, Emilio.
don't feel like you need
To the DM. To the DM.
This is how it
Here,
is.
here.
He's like, this group is awful. I don't like it.
Oh my god, is this what it's like to be a player? This is amazing.
Dave,
It's been so
Dave,
long for me.
we would never do this to you.
Oh no, he'd just kill you all.
No,
So-
we do it all the time.
So just to set the scene, you guys have been they've sort of led you off kind of just behind like the main row of tents and stuff. So you're off in sort of a back walkway where mainly only the other sort of staff and performers would ever go. And Valspin turns and squares off against the 4 of you as Siddharth starts to head away back to the main road. Lolfie, you are up first. You get to react to the person who called you
Can I get
something.
past? Yeah, can I get past Valspin to get to Darth?
He will get an opportunity attack.
Okay, no, screw that. All right. Well, if he's obviously squaring off, then I'm just gonna go for it. So
Okay.
it's hammer time, right? I'm just
What do
gonna. So right, the maul, and this is the maul that he uses to drive tent stakes
Yeah.
and to
brutal.
demolish things we don't need. Right, 6-foot handle, big stone head, reels it back and smashes it down at/on him. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah.
May I just say, this is the greatest show.
And your
Ooh.
maul
Or not.
comes swinging
good.
down, but Valspent just
Nah.
steps aside with a really cool like flip of his cloak.
Come on. Everybody's
sounded
seen that.
Vanya and Snaps, you guys are tied for initiative. Who has the higher dex?
I do. 20.
All right.
Wow, you have 20 decks?
So Snaps,
The Werecat modifier was +2 for dex. I'm like, oh, heck
Nice.
yeah.
yeah,
My dex is not so hot.
you're
Thank you,
able
ANC.
to you're able to act slightly quicker than Vanya. What do you do?
I'm going to try to just quickly take one of my daggers and throw it at him. And I'm going to try, is he within 5 feet of the other guy?
No,
Okay.
Siddharth has moved past him.
Okay. So I can only get a sneak attack if I have advantage. We do have an inspiration point, correct?
Well, so is it one of your teammates or one of his teammates that gives you advantage?
One of his enemy is how it's.
Okay, so Lolfi is within 5 feet of him.
Oh, okay. Well, excellent. I will take a throw at that with advantage, so that actually allows me to just do a normal attack and get the +6.
And the plus
bonus.
the D6 on it, yeah.
So to toss this guy, does that let me actually take the dagger and just throw it as an attack? Yes, it does. Let's try this.
Oh.
Hey-o!
You fling that dagger right into his midsection.
Yeah.
1d4 plus.
And so Brad, you can click on in the chat where
Yeah,
it's
just click where it says.
the word dagger. You can actually just click on that to.
Yeah.
I like it.
There we
Base
go.
damage.
Nice. And then
And
give me
then I get
another
I get a
D6.
D6
Yeah.
for the.
Oh,
I
sweet.
like it. The way to go. A D6. I like this.
Nice.
I'll take
Okay.
it.
Nice.
Just gravy.
Great.
He Valspent feels this dagger in his stomach, in his abdomen, and he looks down. He looks
I
at
did
you
not
with a
expect it.
confused look, and then kind of pulls it out as blood splurts out. He tosses it aside.
What the?
Red blood, normal blood.
It looks like normal blood.
Okay.
Tomatillo.
It's not. No, it's
This
more.
is what I'm asking.
It's more. Yeah, it's more the ranchera. It's more ranchera salsa than.
Oh man, I want a burrito now.
I know, right? Yeah.
God damn it.
Okay, Vanya. Just after Snaps throws this dagger, you can react really quickly as well.
Really quickly or sort of quickly?
As
Hold on.
almost as quickly as
Right
Snaps.
behind him.
Right behind him. All right, I'm gonna throw a scorching ray
Ooh.
at
Okay.
level 2.
Who's
So I
Ray?
create.
Ooh.
Both of them are gonna be ray. You create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range. You can hurl them at one target or several. And make a ranged spell attack for each ray. On a hit, the target takes 2d6 fire.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, 2.
I'm gonna go after the wounded guy first.
Yeah.
Roll to hit. It's a D. Is that right? Yep. Okay. So, first one's a 16. Does that hit?
16 does hit.
All right. And this is gonna be for 2d6.
You're typing in a lot of stuff, but a lot of this is probably automated also just in Roll20, just so you know.
It is, but when you input it separately, it doesn't come up. Like on my spells, I don't have all these spells in here, so
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
still
so I
okay.
can't.
Yeah. So you
Find a way to do that.
your
we
first
can look into that.
your first bolt. This is a Which bolt is it?
Firebolt.
Firebolt?
Firebolt, yeah.
Yeah, your first firebolt catches his left pant leg and starts to burn.
My pantaloon!
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Second one's at him also. 19.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Oh shit!
Right on the other pant leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now he's really dancing. Ha! Ha! Ha!
Now that's funny.
Yeah,
way.
you
Other way, sorry.
you hear Heckna's voice. Ha, ha, ha. Look at his pants, liar, liar, pants on fire.
Oh god.
I love it. I do like
All
this.
for 7.
And
Alright,
another
hit him for 7.
Yeah,
7.
messing him up.
And then I'm gonna come back at him again with a 13.
That's
that hit?
a
That's
13.
plus your
Plus-
plus your bonus, right? Your attack bonus.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, plus yeah, right. Yeah, actually a 13 will
Oh,
hit.
you're just rolling a straight 20. Jeez.
Yeah, but you do hit with that.
Oh, okay.
Well then, roll that crazy damage.
Oh, that beautiful bean footage.
Ooh.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Wow.
Fire.
So the third firebolt just catches him and like lights his hair on fire.
Oh
my God.
And he's like, whew, and his face has that blackened cartoon look, like he got exploded.
He went
And
on
her
Richard Pryor.
Eyes are like, there's no pupils, they're just kind of this icy blue.
Yeah.
But they flare up a little bit at this. Like she's like, oh yeah. Exactly.
Just
Exactly,
like that.
Ramon.
Damn.
It's like that.
All right, Coda, you're in a
Guy
fight.
ain't dead yet?
Not even close.
Wow. All right.
God, we're
So
so
first thing
doomed.
I'm gonna do is I head straight up. So I'm flying like 15 feet above the ground right
Okay.
now. And I look down at well, can I see the first guy who ran off? Is he still in? Can I see him still?
Yeah, he's still just like heading down like an alleyway between two tents towards the main road.
How many feet away is he from me?
Just like 15 or 20.
Okay. Do I see like a dagger on him or anything like that?
He is holding. Oh, weird.
Funny, haha.
Mm.
He's not holding any weapon.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
He's a wizard,
well-
Harry.
So as he's running off, though, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Dissonant Whispers on him, and I'm just gonna be like, I'm like, I point over at him and I go, ha 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 ha,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna try to fuck him up. So he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, what does Dissonant Whispers do?
So basically, well, here, I'll put it right on the screen.
It's like a careless one.
Well, actually, I can't put it on. Okay.
Alright.
You whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. The target must make a Wisdom saving throw. So 13,
So-
but that's my spell modifier, so he loses it.
No, he passes.
And so he's going to take...
right on
What?
a tie. He passes, right? Because he made the 13.
On the tide, the defender loses.
Well, he made the 13. Doesn't he have to
Yeah,
make
I think
13?
he wins.
Doesn't 13 mean I win because I'm the attacker?
Well, but this is a save, right? So on a save, you have to get that number or better.
Ah. On a failed
That's a
save.
fair response.
So let's see. The creature doesn't on a successful save, the target takes half as much damage and doesn't have to move. Okay.
Okay.
So he takes then 17 divided by 2, so he takes 8 damage.
Okay. And you hear him like put you see him put his hands to his ears. It's like, ah, what is that?
Yeah.
Beatboxing.
Yeah.
Isn't that just Tuesday for him? Like,
Yeah.
I can't imagine that's yeah,
Yeah.
More voices.
right.
And I yell over it. I say, come back here and fight.
All right. he seems to ignore you, but Valspent's turn. Now Valspent looks at you guys. He's patted out the fire that's been surrounding him, and he's pulled the knife out of his stomach, and he gives you guys an angry look. And he says, "This isn't very funny at all."
Seems funny to me.
He's going to make 2 melee spell attacks using his Hand of Heckna.
Uh-oh!
And
Hey, is it like this?
going to direct...
Jazz hands!
Hand of heck. Or is it spirit fingers?
It's a little from column A, a little from column B.
And so it's first going to go at Lolfi, who's kind of face to face with him. Plus a 14.
Oh.
What's your AC, Lolfi?
No, sir!
15, baby.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So
The chainmail, the chainmail takes that. It's just like.
and then wait, what? 1 creature. Yeah, poison damage. Okay. And then he's going to now throw his second hand at Vanya, who just lit him on fire.
That's what I would do. Ooh.
Ooh.
And
Jeez.
that will hit.
Yes.
Oh no, you've got at least a 25 AC, right?
Sure.
Ooh, that's a slap.
Ouch.
And that does 19 damage.
Oh, no! What?
Holy.
That was a good roll.
Right.
Yikes!
Roll 20 is not your friend.
you got me back for all those
wow.
terrible rolls I had before. Are you still conscious, Vanya?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I am.
Whoa.
Jeez, what does she
Hey,
look
Coda!
like right now, though?
Yeah, you
That
you
look
got
like
this.
that really-
Bye.
Oh god. Okay.
Like,
I got a game to
So
run.
she doesn't look good, right? She doesn't look
no. And I'm shrieking really
Okay.
loud.
All right.
Shrinking or shrieking?
Shrieking.
Oh.
In
Lolfi.
infernal.
Lolfi.
I'm swearing in infernal. Just full on.
Honey, honey, I don't get what you're saying.
You don't need to.
Back to me.
Yeah. What do you do? You see this?
So I'm gonna shift just enough to make sure that I'm 100% between that dude and Vanya,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna try and drive the hammer right into him.
Yeah. Let's see it.
Yeah, let's. Do we have inspiration? Is that back?
Yeah. Everyone starts with inspiration.
Yeah, good. Now's the time. I'm gonna use it.
good.
Smart man. How inspired are you?
Ooh.
I am
You are
inspired.
critically inspired.
Nice.
Yeah. I guess
don't
you
know
really.
Oh, you didn't even need it.
You must really care about that Vanya person.
Well, but the
maybe
kick is
more than
more-
you even
more
realized.
hit,
Yeah, well,
more
that.
damage.
How can I?
Just click
Is there a
mall.
way to select it?
Where
Click
where it says the
mall and
But
word.
it-
There we go.
Hey,
Yeah, but-
oh, yeah.
Oh man, you just teed off.
And so you actually literally hammer Valspent down into the ground like a stake. Just like, your work, right?
Nice.
And you see him, he just gets shorter. And when you're done, it's just his head is just above the surface of the dirt, and he's looking at you. He's like, "You're gonna pay for that."
Oh, he's not dead yet?
Well, he's out of commission. The fight is over.
He's as
Okay.
inconvenienced as he gets.
I put a little Heckna flair on this.
Yeah, nice.
But at this time, Siddharth has now made it out onto the main thoroughfare and has basically disappeared into the crowd.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Oh.
But you guys have defeated Valspent.
Holy moly.
Now we
Yeah,
got a
before we
body.
walk out of here, I'm obviously peeing on this guy.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Dave, you shall never retrieve the Necronomicon.
Oh yes, very nice. Yeah, so you could definitely pee on him.
Hey, there's something on your face. Like,
Is
watch
he-
it
I mean,
off.
He's in the ground. Is he like still conscious or is he dead?
No,
Like,
he's
I don't
he's
know.
conscious, but he's not
conscious.
not fighting
But he
anymore.
knows-
But he's
Okay.
a stake in the ground now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had a lot at stake in that battle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't give me that look. I thought Dave was gonna throw the headphones off. Going,
All right.
I only rage quit Minecraft, never D&D.
Yeah, really. So Valspent has been vanquished. What are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna come down to the ground.
Anybody else injured?
And-
Just me? Just me?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
cast. I'm gonna
You
cast.
can you can fix that, right?
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on you.
Oh, I'll take it.
Vanya.
we can squirt water in your mouth.
How do you
1d8?
cure
Oh wait,
wounds?
that's what
There you
Dave's
go.
doing.
So I float down, and it almost feels like I'm just floating down from the heavens, and I come down and I touch you on your forehead, Vanya, and I say, "You look wounded," and you feel just the gentle sort of pawing on your face.
Aw.
It's maybe even sort of like this. It's sort of like.
Look at.
And
wait,
you feel a warmth.
So my cat does.
Yeah.
Comes up and. He's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Hey, are you okay?
Hey.
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 You should
hey.
feed me now.
Hey.
All right. What do I roll for that?
Oh yeah, I
No,
think
nothing. You just got
His rolls.
You got-
You got
you got
8.
an
Plus
8
8.
points back.
I
Yeah.
got 8. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, you're feeling a little better.
For all that, I thought more than 8 points.
I'll take it.
And then I'm gonna look down over at Valspin. And I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna I'm gonna grab him by the hair and I look at him and say
Uh-huh.
Don't gloat. Don't
how
gloat.
do we get out of here? How do we get out of here?
Oh.
Puh, I'll never tell you. No one
And I
leaves.
scratch him on the face. I scratch him
Ah!
on the face which by the way is a D4. And I say, "Tell me how I get out of here."
Give me a. No, actually, he's not going to tell you.
Can I hit him
You
with
can
zone of?
roll all you want.
Can I hit him with zone of truth?
Sure.
Ooh.
All right.
It's like a cone.
It's a cone. I'm gonna make sure it's focused on it, but it's actually zone, not a cone.
Yeah. Does he get a save?
Let's see.
Oh, this is good.
Charisma saving throw. On a
Okay.
failed save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius,
All right. Oh.
and I know whether it succeeds or fails.
Okay. There is a 21.
All right. So he succeeded.
These guys are warlocks. They're all
that's a shame.
charisma.
Yeah.
Jeez.
True. It's true.
You know, Brad.
I know. It's all about charisma.
The Carazzle Dazzle.
Got the charisma.
And so he, as you try to cast this on him, he sneers at you and he says, "Yeah, fortune teller magic, ridiculous."
Oh, ouch.
I'm gonna lean in really close, and I'm gonna lick his face.
Oh,
Ah!
oh,
I just peed on that guy.
Oh, it's a little acidic.
his face is salty and warm.
Oh God. So he's just not giving us what we want.
Oh no, he's
No.
not.
Oh my God.
Okay, geez,
We gotta get
what
out
do
of
we
here
do with-
before.
Can we
gotta
can
go.
we
We
just
gotta go.
drive him
We
the
gotta
rest
go.
of the way into the ground? Then? Oh, okay.
Yeah, what
Sure.
do we do
You know
with
what?
this
You know
guy?
what? Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you.
like I'm gonna
gonna-
drive it. I'm
No.
gonna just like tee off and see if I can put him all the way under the ground.
No, we gotta go. We gotta go.
I need some mace practice here.
We can't just leave this guy. What are we doing with him?
The other guy left, and he's gonna go tell his
Um,
buddies. We gotta go.
Let's just.
All right, let's get out of here. Let's
You
get
know
out of
what?
here.
Yeah. All right.
We
you're
gotta
right,
go over to
you're right.
lock
You're
him
right.
down.
I'm gonna
You're
run
right.
over and grab a popcorn
You're right.
cone,
You're right.
Yeah.
and I'm gonna shove it over his head.
Okay.
Okay.
I want the one shaped like a warlock.
The
Give me a jumbo size.
from over your shoulder, you hear, "That's gonna cost you 2 tickets."
I'll get you later. Don't worry.
Okay,
Get over
Vanya.
for it.
I'll see you tonight, Vanya, at the show.
Okay, we'll see you later after our party, right?
I love you.
See you
Bye
then.
All right, let's get the heck out of here.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's get
Oh,
the
we're
heck
fucking over
out of
his
here.
All
right. We should go meet.
Where are we going?
The code check.
Let's go to Lock and
Or
Found.
Lost and Found. Lock. Let's go see the lock.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right. You
You're
guys.
like, you guys are too hot. Get out of here.
Yeah. Go, 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 go. Put on disguise.
So we're just making a run for it.
Yeah, you can. I mean,
Yeah,
it's busy. There's noises and screams and
Okay.
sounds
Screaming.
everywhere, and
When I kind of look around and I say, like, guys, okay, let's just walk like normal. Let's just walk over to the
Like
locker.
Very normal.
the Heckna posters
No.
really thought what you just did was hilarious.
Oh,
I mean-
was
It
hilarious.
was. We drove a dude into the ground. What could
And then
be
peed on him.
funnier?
I feel
Right.
like we're in a Tubes video.
Um,
One in a
One in a million girls.
Look it up, kids. It's worth
Okay,
it.
right. The education's
Can we
free.
take a quick break here? Bathroom break?
yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
good.
Bio
Let's do that.
break.
Bio break.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will switch
Yeah.
the stream to the other thing.
Okay, cool.
Stream.
I muted us for the break. Sorry about that. So if you just missed it, we
are really back. We just won the game.
we just met Locke,
Won the game.
the magpie person. Good job,
Good on.
everybody, and thank
Good
you.
job.
Good
Oh,
night.
we finally won D&D, guys.
You did
We
it.
finally did it.
We did it.
It was amazing. I
Man.
can't believe we did that.
Man,
Do you remember that
so
part
good.
with the battleship and oh man, and then Windee, when you like picked up that bear, that was
with
The
Dave
bear's my
Roman-
thing.
Dave romanced Elrond. I mean, come on.
yeah.
And the like flying heads everywhere.
I've never seen anything like
It was
that
incredible. It
machine
was
that you
incredible.
built, Christian.
Yeah. You know, and I just came up that extemporaneously.
Really, just on the fly like that. Well,
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, you guys missed 5 minutes of us talking about pickles.
Dave's showing
Hey,
people
don't see-
beyond the veil. Come on.
Okay, dude,
that-
geez.
But yes,
Locke,
Where Locke was found.
Locke gives you all now a more serious look, and he says, "How can I help you today?"
Look, Locke,
Yes.
we gotta get out of here, man. Is there a way? Is there a way to do it?
You know we
Oh.
wouldn't be
Whatever
on
it
screen if we didn't have to.
He hushes you. Come inside. Come inside. He leads you into the
I
gazebo.
follow. Yeah, I follow.
Yeah.
I have information on your mother.
What is this talk of getting out of here now? You four are you not happy with the Revelia?
We're on the list, man. If we don't get out, we're gonna get buried.
You have
Like a tent stake.
upset the Great One. This is not good.
I'm gonna cast. I'm casting Charm Person on him.
Okay.
Oh.
So he's gonna make a
Yeah,
Wisdom saving throw.
he will do that. Just a moment.
Charm.
Fail,
Charm.
fail.
Yeah, fail.
We need a break,
Fail.
man.
Fail in the veil.
And he rolls a 10.
Yes, he fails.
All right.
Whew.
Oh, yes. Well, I suppose that I can help you, especially since you have this wonderful bird friend of yours. It's
Yeah,
a kindred
man.
spirit.
You
Yeah,
like
we're
him?
gonna-
You can have him.
we gotta stick.
When we get
gotta
out.
stick- we gotta stick together. Like, what's going on here? Why are you even staying here?
And Vanya has shiny jewelry, just it's trinkety things, but she has that on, so she'll take a necklace off and just be like, this could be yours.
Give him tickets.
Locke is actually he's momentarily ignores your necklace as he stares at
Ooh.
Coda.
Charmed.
Mhm.
But he
And
could be yours.
You
I'm
can like
good.
Coda? Yeah, you can keep him.
well, I am here, my friend, because I have everything I need here. Look around you. All of these beautiful, wondrous items are mine to keep. People just come and they leave their things, and Locke gets to take them. So you see, I have what I need, but I understand that you perhaps do not have what you need.
I mean, you got that right, Locke. I mean, we're finding out things, or I'm finding out things, and I think we're trying to find out some more about how to get out of this place. And I sort of reach over for what Vanya was like showing, suggesting, and I sort of take it and I hold it in front of him and I say, hey, could you help us out here? I mean, we could make this worth your while. And I kind of dangle what.
Shiny.
He clucks. And he goes down with his beak and grabs the shiny baubles, the necklace. And he looks at it for a minute and then pops it into a box behind him. He says, "That was nice. Okay, I can help you. But I'm afraid that is not what I'm looking for. I have many such trinkets. But because you have been
What do you need, my friend?
you have
What do
been
you
so
need, my friend?
generous to me, I will tell you. I am in need of a special button." And he points up at the wall, and you see on the wall displayed as a set of buttons, shiny like coat buttons. and they're really beautiful and unique. Each one has a different design, but the key thing that you notice is that there are pairs of each of the buttons, except for the last one, which is the smallest of the group. It's a small red button that has like like a rose engraved into it. And he says, "I've been looking for this one's partner for some time now, and I'm sure that you could help me to find it. If you can bring me this button, I may know a way to get out of the Revelia."
Where did this one come from? Done. We'll make it happen.
Well, not even negotiating.
I
Some fun.
received this one from the hostel. You see, many travelers come and go from there, and I suppose this one was left behind. It must have a pair. No button is ever alone.
Well, that's where I'm staying. I have a room there.
Oh, very
Effing
good.
hostile.
Well, when you go back, check around. Perhaps you find this one's partner. If not, you may check with the folks at the games. They often have many different kinds of buttons at the games.
We've made an impression there. We should go back.
Mm-hmm.
So-
They love us.
So may I see the button, please?
Locke looks at you suspiciously, but then
And I say, hey, man, she's cool.
You will
She
watch
got-
it the entire time. It'll
She
She
be
got
Yeah.
feathers, but she's cool.
he takes the button down very carefully with two hands, and he says, "Put
Okay.
out your hand." And he places it very gently on your palm.
I'm gonna hold my hand out so you can see it. I'm gonna cast Locate Object.
Oh, very nice.
Oh!
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna look for a direction of an object like it.
Yeah. Can you let me pull up locate object. Hold on 1 second. That is great.
Does the button get a saving throw?
Describe or name an object is familiar to you. You sense the direction of the object's location as long as the object is within 1,000 feet. If the object is in motion, you know the direction of its movement. The spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you've seen it up close within 30 feet at least once.
Yeah.
Nice.
Or it can locate the nearest object of a particular kind. Totally. Yeah. So you sense this button with your powers, and then you reach out your mind around you to the setting, to the Revelia, and indeed you feel two forces pulling on you. One is from the dunk tank game, the direction of the dunk tank game, and the other is coming from the hostel.
Well done, Vanya. What do you? And I say, and I whisper over to you. I say, what do you see?
Why don't we split up?
There may be two. Dunk tank and hostel.
What do you think, Scooby?
Let's split the party.
Oh God.
No.
I feel like we got some dexterous people. Let's go for the dunk tank and maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna try
win
to
it.
dunk tank first.
Yeah.
It seems like
and-
it's going to
and
be
so-
less of a problem.
So I say to Locke, I say, hey man, we got this for you. We're gonna go track this down. We'll be back.
Excellent, my friend.
Yeah.
You have show me your verse, and I will show you the way out.
I'm gonna take his face in my hands and I'm gonna kiss each cheek and caress his face.
He says something in a bird language that you don't quite understand, but it sounds.
Okay, but I understand. No, but I speak.
Oh, you do?
What does he say?
Yeah, he says.
Humana, 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 humana.
Squawk, squawk.
That's what he says in
Yeah,
the bird language.
That's what he says in bird
Right.
language. Yeah, you know what it means.
You tell me what it means
You-
right now.
You
DM.
you speak bird language.
No.
No,
He says.
I don't have to make that up.
He says.
You know,
He says. He says.
Squawk AF.
Go. He says. Go with joy and laughter.
Okay.
We're gonna head
Okay.
out.
Never mind, I'm not
Yeah.
forever, right? Like,
Yeah, you
Good,
guys are.
good.
You guys have been
Yeah.
hanging. Yeah.
So as everyone hangs out, I'm gonna linger for a second
Yeah.
and turn back to him and just
Do you
say,
have to? Do you have to?
After I linger.
Little cranberries.
Just a little bit.
No
Lock.
session is complete without.
We were never here, but if it gets too hot, sell us out in a minute.
Oh,
Head out.
Lolfi, you know I always look out for number one.
You know what? Actually, before we go off though.
But don't step.
Oh, you're back again, my friend. Very good.
Yeah, I step back in. I say, actually,
One more thing.
One
Yes.
more thing.
Oh, yes.
yeah, exactly.
And your name was Columbo, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't understand how this works.
Columbo Nightingale.
And I look around and I say, like, do you got anything out around here that might help us over at the dunk tank?
Yeah,
Thanks.
button I need.
Yeah. Well, perhaps I can help you, but I would need to exchange for some tickets, perhaps?
Sure. Yeah. What kind of ticket exchange are we talking about here?
Blick.
Well, let me show you something. And he reaches down into underneath the counter in front of you, and he pulls out a box that's full of all sorts of miscellaneous items. None of these are organized like the others. And inside of it, you see there is like some empty beer bottles and a boot, and there's a container that looks like it has some kind of potion in it. There's also a red cloak.
I say, hey, what's with these? What's this potion here?
Perhaps it's some kind of medical potion. I'm not sure, but it's no use to me. I don't like potions.
And what about this cloak here?
Well, I have not had time to study it, but it seems to be special in some way.
How much for that cloak?
I think I could part with it for 10 green tickets.
Okay. And how much for the potion?
Just a simple red ticket would do.
Okay. And do I see anything else in this box of miscellany?
Would you like... He pulls the box out. He says, please feel free to take a look.
Yeah, I'd like to just sort of rummage through, and I'm just wondering if there's anything else that seems kind of, potentially magic or just something.
Just like
other than
one
just...
glove.
Lolfi's behind him, like rapidly tapping on the top of the mall. Like, we gotta go, man.
I said, and I'm just like, hold on, there might be something useful here.
As you reach in and root around in this large box, you feel a hand grab you.
Ah,
Oh!
doesn't it?
And as you pull your arm out, indeed there is a hand and a wrist, just a disembodied hand and wrist, and it's locked onto you. And it's like grabbing you and shaking your arm.
Okay, and I say, how much for this hand? How much for the hand?
And I need you all to roll initiative.
It's on you.
Okay,
It's on you.
Wait, is it everybody?
It's
or is it
literally
just
on
me?
you.
Well, it's so I guess whoever's in the I know Lolfi's in the room with you.
Oh, we're in there.
I'm
Yeah,
outside.
let's just all roll initiative because I need you guys to all be able to do something.
Whoa, Lolfi!
Nice. I go last. I'm like, what?
Yeah, you might not even.
Did you stick your hand in the box? Ah.
We knew something bad was about to happen.
Yeah, Lolfi came back
Never
good
stick hand in
senses.
the box.
Like,
Oh, it's the same number you had last time, Lolfi. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Snaps.
I spent a couple hours earlier today hacking.
Yeah.
But only initiative rolls. Everything else is still fun.
All right. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna win this, Lolfi. But let me just do one roll here. And
Lolfi Silverhammer came down upon him.
Wow, nice.
Nice.
Play.
Okay. All right. So Lolfi, yeah, you see Coda come back out of this box with his hand grabbing on, and it's gripping his hand tightly. What do you do?
And he's offering how much? How much?
I'm gonna
What's your
try
offer?
and grab it and just tear it off of him.
Mm-hmm. Let's make a strength check, and it's going to be opposed by its strength.
Oh man!
Wow.
Killing it.
Wait, where'd it go? Yes, you are easily able to pry this thing off of Coda's wrist.
I'm like, whoa.
And as you do that, it turns towards you and gives you the finger.
What?
What are you doing with
That means
it?
you're number one, big man.
I'm biting its finger off.
Okay, yeah. I guess make a bite attack at advantage. So just add your strength and your proficiency.
Okay, so yeah, just roll 20.
Is that like a D4?
D20 plus strength and proficiency.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, for the attack. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, that's 13
Yeah.
plus 2 is 15 plus 17.
Yeah, that definitely you
Damn.
chomped that thing right off.
Oh,
You know what? Give me
Yeah,
a
so
give
I
me a
just
damage
chomped it
roll.
off.
Give
Oh,
me
okay.
a bite damage, which I guess is what, D4 bite damage?
Probably
D4 plus
D4.
2 plus strength, yeah.
Yeah, plus strength.
yeah.
Oh. This is a very oral game. You've had a lot of licking and biting.
There's a lot of gooey
just
things
saying.
squirting
It's
out
gonna
of.
be 4.
Yeah, this is
All right.
It's a 4.
All right, Snaps, you're outside. You hear a bit of a commotion inside, but there's also stuff outside to do.
Go play a game.
Yeah, with my turn, I'm
Get
gonna
some
walk
popcorn.
30 feet to the nearest game.
Yeah, I mean, is there a game closed or is there a mark? I'm like, hey, dude, did you hear all that? Let me hear. Yeah, wow.
The closest thing to you is the ticket booth, and there's another awakened marionette there who's kind of giving you like a very sultry look. She's like, hey there.
What? I'm gonna walk on over and like, you hear all that that's going on in there?
So at the ticket booth, is that a place they actually accept coins for tickets?
It is.
It could
Oh,
be either
oh.
way, but that's
Oh,
why you
interesting.
walk
It's
on
where
over. And,
it's where most of the new revelers will come to exchange their hard-earned gold for tickets.
It's coins in there. Just yeah.
She says, "I'll hear whatever you want me to hear, big boy."
I think you're.
Or,
there's
I
an
guess-
e-ticket in store for this.
She says, "You're so cute and fuzzy."
Are you new here? I don't believe I've gotten your name before.
Oh, I am.
Like Dave said, it's always good to make up names.
I actually have
mean.
this name somewhere. My name's Polly. What's your name?
Ask the question. Ask the question.
Fuzzernuts. You can call me Fuzzy.
Well, let me just let you know that I would like a cracker.
Oh.
All right, back to Coda.
Gold.
Oh,
Gold.
yes. Okay. So, does this hand look like it's subdued, or is it just still?
It's
totally
like
wily?
flailing against Lolfie's face, and like it's missing the middle finger, but it's like trying to hit him.
Okay.
Gonna bite off another one.
Yeah. Jeez.
I'll leave it with just a palm when I'm done. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm a big orc. I
I'm
can eat
going
a lot of
to-
hand.
I'm gonna grab my my
This
bedroll.
job was for you, Dave.
I'm gonna grab my bedroll out of my pack and try to like wrap it around the hand here. And I'm like, easy fella, easy fella.
Yeah, why don't you make a strength check?
Okay.
And I'm gonna give it an
not a
opposed check, but at
Can
disadvantage.
I assist?
Oh,
I'd like
yeah.
To, I'd
doing
like
that?
to. Oh, okay.
Totally.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, so you guys will have advantage, and it will have disadvantage.
Okay. Cool. Ugh.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, wait. That's a misroll. Hang on.
What?
What?
Oh.
That was
What
it.
do you
I
mean?
rolled a D2.
Oh, okay.
Plus 2.
Okay, all right.
All
Alright,
Just
fine.
one, but it has disadvantage, so 2. Oh yeah. So yeah, so you struggle to kind of get. It's like flailing around so much, and it's actually like smacks you and Lolfi in the face, like 1, 2.
Wow.
Oh man.
Doesn't really do any
It just gave
damage.
us the Three Stooges. It just gave us a mo.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And now with its turn, it's gonna actually slap you as an attack.
Okay.
Slap attack.
So is this making noise? Like, do we actually hear this?
I think.
You're just hearing a lot of like hand noise. Like yeah, exactly.
I like the idea that Locke's just standing back there looking impatiently at us.
Yeah. And so it tries to slap Lolfi. 14 does not
15.
hit. So it misses. It's just misses. You dodge back out of its face. Vanya, what are you doing?
Inside the tent, but I think I'm gonna walk back in and go like, what are you doing in here?
You see,
You're playing with hand.
as you walk in, just you see the scene in front of you is it's Lolfi like holding this hand like that's trying to get him, and like Coda is like trying to throw a blanket over it, and Locke is standing behind the two of them like with his arms crossed, just like shaking his head.
My hand, please take my hand.
I'm like a wolf.
He's asking you to marry him.
Yeah, what do you think of this proposal, Vanya?
Let's see. Well, I can't really charm it, so.
Oh, you can.
Like, hello, hand. Let's see. What would she possibly do?
Look at.
She might try and grab it. Try and grab it. They're like, like she's just like, you boys. Oh.
Yeah. And okay, so you want to just like grab the hand and do what with it?
Just
throw it at Locke's face.
Throw it back in the bucket where it's like.
Okay. Yeah, let's do strength checks.
Okay. Oh.
Opposed.
Strength, you say?
Because this thing is actually, you're noticing now, Lolfi especially, that this thing is pretty strong.
And I'm gonna give bardic inspiration on that one. So if you want to roll a d6,
can you do that as a reaction?
I can do it. I think whenever.
It has no ears.
You can inspire others through stirring words of music. To do so, you use a bonus action on your turn.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, it's gotta be on my turn. Okay.
So that's what I rolled.
All right. It
Ouch,
overpowers you too, and now the three of you are wrestling with this hand. It's a comical scene, and you hear Heckna's laughter just like cascading around you. Even Locke is like snickering a a little bit.
We're gonna get let go because of the fact that
we're getting promotion.
Great.
We're getting promotion.
Oh, no.
Lolfi.
There we go.
So, I'm still like interlocked with the hand, right?
Yeah, you've got it.
So, can I try and like just throw it on the floor and then just hammer it?
Yes.
All
That's
right.
your answer to everything.
Yeah.
Sure.
I've got two things. I've got
simple needs.
Clown, sort of, and hammer.
Play to your strengths.
And I'm all out of clown.
Oh, very nice.
Very good.
So this is how you approach this
So,
particular job.
how do you want me to?
So just you can throw it on the ground as a free action. That's fine.
Okay.
And then just make your attack against it.
All right. Here we go. Feel the fumble.
Feel it. Feel it.
Ooh!
11.
You throw it down and it starts to wriggle away, but you do manage to smash it.
Yeah.
Hey.
And
Nice one,
let's
Fred rated.
get that maul damage. Nice, yeah. So you just crush all the bones in this thing's fingers, and it is. This pen is out of ink.
4 that are left.
It is done for.
Yeah, the 4 that are left.
Oh man.
It has been crushed to bits, and Locke kind of disapprovingly says, "I'm going to have to clean that up now."
We'll clean it up later.
Well, thank you. I didn't want to have to deal with that myself, so I suppose you can help yourself to anything in that box.
Oh, great. I'll go ahead and take.
No.
I'll go ahead and
Let's leave. Let's leave.
I'll go ahead and take the cloak and the vial, the potion, and
Okay.
also I'm gonna pick up that hand too and put it in my bag.
The crushed hand?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Sure.
Saving it for later.
Yeah,
like,
frickin' weird cat bird.
Cats.
That's a
the
great
bird,
snack.
That's the bird side.
You just need barbecue sauce on it, and it's perfect.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
All right,
What's good as is.
and I say to Lolfi, I say, hey, do you like red?
Like, red is good.
Cool. I toss you the cloak.
Ah.
I say, hey, thanks for your help there, man.
It fits on his head.
Of course. You're with us.
It's like a little.
We're with you.
Like a little.
Now let's get out of here.
Right on. And
Like a
so
little
I don't have
bride's veil.
I don't have a sense of what that potion is, right? It's just a potion. I don't know.
Do
what
any
it
of you
is.
know about potions?
She,
Like the- I think it
probably
can-
does.
I could take a.
You have
I could take a
identified?
look. I could take a look at it and see if I know.
It's under
Arcana,
Arcana, maybe.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Can I examine it and see if I recognize what this is?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
Take a sip.
Oh yeah, I know what that shit is.
Yeah, that is a potion.
Where was that roll?
That is a
We're
potion
playing
of
now.
greater healing.
Yeah, I'll take that. Okay,
Yeah.
right on. Okay, excellent.
That's good hangover.
And there was nothing
Speaking
else
of-
in that box, by the way, that was worth sort of. Was anybody looking for any ephemera?
That help yourself. I mean,
Yeah, the
We
only
take box.
What do I see? What is in the box?
there is
There's Heckna merch.
now there you see there's a bent and battered spherical sort of like charm necklace thing.
Okay.
There's empty beer bottles. There's a jug.
Okay.
There's a boot. There's a small dagger that is extremely sticky.
Oh, I know this.
taking
What
that.
are things that you can catch in Minecraft while fishing?
Yeah.
That's
For
amazing.
200, Alex.
Very good.
And there's some fingernail clippings.
Okay, I'm
Also-
taking every single
so
one
good.
of those things.
All right, you have fingernail clippings, a broken charm, empty beer bottles, a jug, a boot, and a sticky dagger.
Write
Yep,
that down.
I'm taking all of that.
I'm not.
I wrote it all down. I got it.
Sticky dagger.
I got it.
Hey,
Dagger.
fingernail clippings can give you control over someone.
And I'm gonna sniff that dagger and see if I can discern what makes it sticky.
Yeah,
At least the hand wasn't sticky.
it smells like candy.
Oh, sweet. And I'm gonna go ahead and lick it.
It
'cause that's
tastes
where we're at, right?
tastes
Oh, yeah.
like old
yeah.
candy.
Okay, cool.
Oh, this tastes better than that guy's face.
Better than the hand.
oh my God, let's go.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, guys. I say, does anybody need a dagger or a sticky dagger or a boot? Anybody?
No.
Fingernail clippings?
Clippings.
Anything?
No.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Who clips their nails?
Well, and I say like, hey guys, in case you do need any of these things, 5 tickets.
Whoa! Someone adapted quick.
Five what tickets?
5, greens for friends.
Oh, greens for friends.
Also, all right, we're heading out. I wanna go over to that. Do I notice that ticket booth? Can I notice that ticket booth?
You don't see anybody in it.
Well, I think Snaps
She
is
hitting on everybody
still
or
over
just
there.
Snaps?
Oh yeah, all right. I'm walking over to where Snaps is.
Okay. Yeah, Snaps, what are you doing?
Currently
Yeah, what's going on
the
over
lap
there?
of
Yeah.
Polly, getting a
And,
good,
and I
getting a good
walk
rubbing.
over and I sense some serious sexual tension.
Yeah, she's
Oh, there's
scratching
no tension.
she's scritching your ears and your
that's
head.
Right.
That spot
Oh,
that cats
wow.
like on the cheek.
Alright.
That's like I didn't even notice you guys walk up.
Yeah.
We gotta go. Now,
Are you
I'm like, hey,
purring?
what's up?
Do you purr?
You've
Well,
never
yeah.
heard it.
But are we hearing it now? That's what
Yeah.
I'm asking.
If the booth is purring, don't come a knocking.
Oh God.
Oh dear.
Is this failed?
That was a critical success.
So, what do you want
Once
to
I
do?
see the people, I'll say, we gotta go, but we'll be back.
Chin scratchies. You're like,
Leaving so soon, cutie?
Yes, Heckna, gotta go. We know the drill. Don't try to play us.
Hey, come back and see me anytime, big boy.
Can I though look to see if there's like a sign that says the exchange rate for currency to tickets?
One werecat for a black.
I'm curious about that. That's a good question.
Yeah.
What is the exchange rate?
Yeah, so it's 1 silver for a green ticket.
Okay. So that means 10. So 1 gold gets you 10 greens, or 2 reds.
Or 2 reds.
I say, hey, while we're over here, I say, hey, I'd like to exchange some tickets here. I'm wondering, just because, since we work here, is there a discount?
a better exchange rate.
Another
Yeah.
another cat person. Oh my goodness, you're adorable. Come here, cutie.
And I say, yeah. And what the hell? I'm gonna go ahead and cast Charm Person on her too.
You don't even have to.
No need. She's already scratching your head.
Fish in a barrel.
All right. She seems really into me. Okay, so then I'm not gonna cast it. So I say, hey, what kind of exchange rate might a flying cat get? And I flutter my wings out dramatically, and I say, what do you think about the exchange rate now?
She goes, "Ooh, I don't really like birds, sweetie."
Oh.
Okay. And I immediately bring them back in, and I say, I don't either. I can be I say I can be all the cat you need.
Why don't you bring your friend back over and we can talk?
Oh my god.
And I'm just like, snaps!
I need an exchange rate.
Come on over!
Snap, so you can do the Puss in Boot eyes where you're like,
Yeah.
See, I was gonna use that for the Roll20 icon, but I'm like, no, it's gonna be on.
And I kind of
Twitch,
put
it's
my
gonna get
arm.
pulled.
I put my arm around Snaps, and I'm like, we're here.
All right, 2 for 1.
You gotta have
Then it's a 2 for 1. Let me.
menage a fur.
I'm gonna pet you both, and you can get half-price tickets. 2 for 1.
Yeah. And I
Oh my God.
I say deal, and my tail is sort of like doing those things that cat tails do. Is like,
Oh, the question mark.
She just starts. She starts scratching you both.
I feel dirty.
Oh my
And
god.
how do I feel? Tell me how I feel here. Does this feel great, or what? Do I
Hey,
need to
getting the
roll? What are we
scratching.
doing?
Good.
I mean, it's
I'm
what do
gonna
you do, man?
I'm gonna give her an animal handling check.
great.
Oh, I'm
Great.
an animal now. Ah.
Racist.
it's she's doing an
I
animal
think
move
that-
on you guys.
Yes.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
Where
I've
are
been
you?
labeled. I've been reduced to a label.
+1.
What's...
I'm pretending not to watch this, but I'm
Oh
watching.
yeah.
So she's
I'm feeling it.
she's
I'm
really good
feeling
at petting animals. I don't know if that applies to you guys, but she's really good at petting
Oh.
animals.
It feels great on this animal.
Okay.
What's my name again?
Game.
That's
All
a good
right.
roll.
So I'm gonna give her 5 gold in order to get 100 green tickets. Is that right?
Yeah, or you can have those as 1 black ticket
I'm assuming.
or
I'm just
20
gonna-
red tickets.
I'm.
Stop thinking I give a gold for a black. Thank you.
5 gold for a black.
Ah,
Uh-oh.
damn it.
Oh no, we lost Christian.
5 gold for a black. Done.
All right.
Why is it always when it's someone's actual interaction?
Yeah, it's always.
Right? It cuts
like
you out.
it's
This
you can
kind of
count on that.
interaction. He might be gone for a little bit.
Hopefully he knows that he's gone.
He will. Everything goes
We will,
black when it
yeah,
happens.
yeah. Well, when it
There he
yeah,
is.
there we go. He's coming back.
Come back. He looks so serious in that
I
picture.
know, it's very serious.
It's his doctor picture.
Right?
Hey, yeah.
Doctor
Oh,
picture
yeah.
is something, man.
That's my smoldering picture.
I definitely vicious mockery when I saw that picture for sure.
All right, so sorry. So I decided to take the 100 green tickets.
All right, yeah. So you take 100 green tickets. Snaps, you get 1 black ticket. The elusive black card. And
Nice.
yeah,
and I say, hey, maybe we could see each other later.
oh, you know it. Meet me at the hostel.
Okay. And what's your name, young? What is she?
She's a marionette, and her name is Polly.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. By the way, my name's Coda, and you can find me in room number what over in the hostel.
I'm in wagon 5.
You are in. This actually matters.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Everyone's jotting it down. When a DM says it matters.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Just a
Where's my
moment.
pen?
Just a moment. You are in room number 4, which is a room that is themed like a jungle.
Oh,
The
okay.
theme
Yeah,
room.
yeah,
Oh, I want to stay in those.
Staying at the Madonna
Yeah,
Inn.
and I say,
I know, it's just the Madonna.
you can come find me in room number 4. You'll know you've gotten there when you start seeing green everywhere.
She says,
That's
well,
once she's gotten there or after.
After she's arrived, she will know that she has arrived.
I want to see fur everywhere.
Deep.
You'll see all the fur that you can handle.
Well, make sure your friend comes too.
Hashtag
And
free love.
and I say, oh yeah, he'll be there.
What do you think, Snaps?
Also, do I
I
know
will
that?
nod emphatically to get him to let's go.
and can I just as a I'm just trying to figure out here. Do these marionettes have things that are sex things?
Nope.
No. Okay. Cool. Then I'm totally on board.
Then it's literally heavy petting.
It's literally
Yeah,
heavy petting.
it's great. That sounds. I mean, it sounds like
give me scritchies.
yeah, it sounds like a great night for me and also for Snaps.
Yeah.
So as we're
Yeah, as you guys are walking away,
Yeah.
Polly-
and you
Polly's-
guys are pulling me away, and I'm sort of like, oh bye.
she's blowing you kisses.
I'm eventually gonna pick him
Yes,
up
exactly.
and throw him over my freaking
Yeah.
Vanya's already heading for the dunk tank. She's got like
What
10
kind of
minutes
trouble
to
is
sell.
Cody
Yeah.
getting into now?
I think he needs to be in the dunk.
So Vanya gets to the dunk tank first, ahead of the rest of the group. And so Vanya, when you arrive at the dunk tank, you notice there's one of the another one of the showstoppers, one of the warlocks, whose name is Wanda, and you've seen her around, but she's relatively new to the Revelia, and you haven't seen this dunk tank she has before. So it's like a typical dunk tank. There's a big pool, a big tank, and then there's a chair that a person can sit in, and then people get to throw a ball at a target, and when it releases, the person falls into the pool.
What was her name again?
This is Wanda, the showstopper.
Wanda.
So what are you doing, Vanya? You get there before the rest of them.
I'm trying to zone in on the locating the object that I'm looking for.
Yeah. As you look around, your senses tell you that the button is somewhere inside of the tank.
So I will walk up to Wanda and say, "Do you need someone to be target for tank?"
Wanda turns, "Oh, step right up. You ready for the next volunteer?"
And Vanya's also wearing very sheer clothing and volunteering to go in the duck tank. So she's like, I have nothing else to do right now. I volunteer to be target for you.
Hey, that's great, honey. Well, you step right up, but we need a thrower too. Anybody out there in the crowd think they got a strong arm? How about you? And she points at Lolfi, who's coming up behind you.
Oh,
All right,
Jesus.
I'm gonna start
This is
climbing
like
up
the
there,
dexterity thing.
and just go ahead and throwing out the, like, step right up, throw me in the dunk tank, get me all wet.
You, yeah, you see,
There's a lot more people there.
there's suddenly,
Suddenly, yeah.
suddenly the gumballers and the jawbreakers have started to like sidle over.
Oh, those
You
pervs.
see if I don't think you can do it anyway.
Ah!
And while this is going on, I'm looking. I'm like trying to spot where this
Make
might
sure
be.
that's water.
So, oh yeah, that's a good.
So make
Right.
so actually, yeah. So as you're looking around now into the tank, trying to spot the button, make a. Wait a minute. What? Oh, sorry. No. You at this point, everything seems normal, but you don't see a button in the water.
So nothing standing out.
Yeah, it looks like a typical 3-foot deep pool.
But from that spell, though, it's telling me it's somewhere.
It's somewhere. Yeah, your senses are pulling you somewhere inside of that pool.
Okay.
I mean,
Something tells me that pool is deeper than it looks.
Yes.
Step right up. Who's next to throw? We need a thrower. We've got this lovely lady here, this devil lady. She's ready to get all wet.
You can't. Yeah, my
I'll,
tail's like whipping around. Like, you can't do it. You're not
what's
good at it.
what's the price on the game?
One red ticket, honey.
Someone spot me a red.
Yeah, and I said, am I there yet?
Yeah, you guys have all made it there now.
Okay,
I will have elbowed Coda and be like, you know who controls the marionettes? Who's pulling their strings, right?
and I say, oh man,
It's best
We
you
gotta-
not think about it.
yeah, we gotta do this thing, and I give Lolfi 5 green tickets.
You could throw it. You should throw it.
Although I also and I hand it to him and I say I also have like really good aim, FYI.
Well, maybe you should. I mean, excuse me. Maybe
Yeah.
you should try it.
Okay. I mean, yeah, unless you're feeling.
Yeah, do
okay.
it. No, do it.
Yeah,
do
okay.
it, do it.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do it, and I'll go up to
Oh,
this.
yes. I don't think you
marionette.
can hit it.
I say you don't need to persuade me.
So yeah, make a dexterity check, Coda, to see if you
Okay.
can hit the target.
I would like to do that with inspiration, please.
Do it.
Whoa.
Okay.
You are inspired. Oh, very nice. Okay, yeah. So you
Yeah.
you take the ball and you wind back,
Yes.
and your shot is pretty much right on. It just hits this
Yes.
this target, which makes a metal clanking sound. And Vanya, suddenly the chair drops out from under you, and you splash into the water. It's cold, and almost instantly you feel something reaching for you from inside the water. And it seems suddenly that this tank is much deeper than it appeared from the outside. Make a dexterity save, please.
Oh dear.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Okay.
Wow.
I'm not even
how
looking.
did-
I don't
wow.
know. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Man.
You feel yourself grappled by strong octopus-like tentacles that
Oh.
start to drag you down under the surface of the water.
Is there a button though? Is there a button?
Yeah, why don't you make a perception check also?
Perception.
I perceive a tentacle.
Oh!
Nice. So yeah, as you're getting pulled down, you have the presence of mind to glance around and scan, and you do see that lodged in one of the suction cups of the tentacle is a small, shiny red button.
Wow.
I'm going to need that. All right, let's see. So, all right.
The rest of the
me
party,
under.
you see Vanya has been under the water now
Yeah.
for a little
on.
while.
I rush over
that tank's
to
not
the
going to be a tank anymore. I'm just going to
yeah, and I
shatter
rush
it.
over to the tank and I yell to the marionette who's running the thing. I say, "Where'd she go?"
Oh, it's a showstopper that runs it.
Oh yeah, okay, sorry. I yelled to that person. I said, "Where'd she go?"
The Wanda is like really obviously pretending to be distracted by like some mechanism that works the chair.
I say, "What?" And I say, "What are you doing?"
It's some problem with the chair, honey. Just a minute, I'll get you up there next.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
No, yeah, that tank's not a tank anymore.
Okay.
So yeah, what do you
I'm
do?
hopping-
What do you do,
I'm
Lolfi?
hopping over.
I'm just gonna try and shatter the tank with and let all the water out with the hammer.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna end the tank.
Yeah, give me an attack roll with the hammer.
Yeah.
Put it in the
Come
ground.
on, Maul.
Oh, and
Yeah, and are you sort of like simultaneously jumping in, Coda?
I was gonna jump in, but I see him winding up, and I'm maybe wanting to give him bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Like-
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's
that's
it.
beatbox.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's
I'm like,
good. Because I'm gonna need it.
You're gonna hit that thing and shatter it, maybe, but actually that's not a very good swing. But
1d6.
let's give it our best and make this happen. Oh dear. 7.
Your
I
maul
mean, it's not moving out of the way or anything.
your maul clangs off the side, and you feel like maybe with another swing you could get it. But Vanya, let's go back to you because now you feel the reverberations of the tank as something hits it, but you are being pulled under the water. What are you doing?
Oh shit.
Fire off a magic missile.
Okay.
Whoa! Magic missile.
Magic is always the answer.
Always have,
Water.
always got to have that stored up. That's
Yeah.
always in my book. Let's see.
Yeah,
3
roll some-
glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of your choice, which will be preferably starting with the tentacle that has the button that I want.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll just try and shoot the sides of the tank.
Okay. Yeah. Give me that first
So,
attack. Or
I'll
that'll
try
be
to
yeah,
hold
that'll
this
just be
up
damage, I
here,
guess.
So. Yeah, those are 1d4 plus 1 force. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, so 3 on the first one.
Okay. So your first missile shoots out, and I mean these don't miss, so you can actually pretty much just hit the tentacle next to the button if you want. It's not a strong attack, but the tentacle does flinch back and kind of start to shake, and the button does not come loose.
Mm.
Your second shot hits the outside of the, or hits the inside of the tank, and you see now a crack forming in the glass right in front of where Lolfi is standing.
Okay. Did Lofi see that?
Yes, Lolfi, you see a crack, the glass starting to splinter.
I'm gonna go back after the tentacle again.
Mm-hmm.
So 3.
Another blast at the tentacle, and the the button comes loose. And it starts to float up in the water towards the top of the tank. But you are still grappled.
Oh,
no! Let's go to Snaps. Snaps, what are you doing?
What are you doing, Snaps?
Well, I'm glad Wanda's
Marionette.
looking over there because I'm gonna go sleight of hand, try to pick pockets.
Oh, okay. Who are
Not
you?
on this Warlock.
Are you picking
Wanda.
Wanda's
Not
pocket?
at all concerned.
Yes.
Yeah, give me a stealth or no sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand. Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, actually, you know what? Let me check one thing.
Let's rummage through here.
Right.
Oh yeah, no problem. And Wanda is. Oh yeah, she's a showstopper. So yes, so you can dig around in Wanda's pocket, and in there you will find another 5 red tickets, and also a small. It's like a dagger, I guess.
Ooh, taking that.
Yeah.
Dickhead.
Taking the dagger. And then walking like around the other way.
Okay. Yeah. You
Nothing to see here.
You pick the pocket and then you just slide off. you know, no worries about your friend who's drowning in a tank.
It's all good. It's all good.
Fine.
Coda and Lolfi, you guys are at the edge of the tank.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm jumping in the tank.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
You jump right in.
I'm hopping in and I start swimming down.
Sure. You see. And how well of a swimmer are you as a catbird?
You know, I am nominal at best.
You get in there and you're kind of flailing around.
Suddenly remember how much you
I'm
hate
doing
water.
my best.
The bird part was penguin.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. You're a penguin tiger.
That explains the flying earlier.
I'm just doing my. I get into the water. You know, I'm immediately in over my head, figuratively and literally, and I'm just gonna see if I can swim down and find her.
Why don't you make an acrobatics check?
Okay.
Okay, so you're struggling to swim down. You can see, though, in the water that Vanya is getting pulled down by this one tentacle, but there are actually several tentacles. There's like a whole bunch of these arms just kind of like wiggling around in the water. And although you're not able to like swim down very quickly, as you're kind of moving down, you see a button floating up past your face.
Oh, I'm gonna grab that. Boom.
All right. Yeah, you grab the button. That's probably all you can do. Lolfi, what are you doing?
I'm going to swing right at that crack.
Swing away, Luffy.
Yeah, we're not going to make you roll for that. You crush the edge of the tank with your hammer, shattering the glass, and the water just pours out all over the ground. Wanda sees this and jumps over. What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Couldn't let it take my friends.
Oh boy, here we go again, she says. And
this tank is getting broken on the regular.
Yeah. Well, at least this one lasted a little longer than the others. And she kind of starts to like, pack up her stuff, and it looks like she's done this a bunch of times before. The tank being broken releases the water, and as that happens, Vanya, you feel the tentacle let go of you as the creature starts to slither back into the deep water. What are you going to do?
Getting out of the water.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab hold of your arm.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And
Coda grabs you,
underwater too
and you find yourself like helping Coda out of the water after a moment.
Right.
come on.
But
Come on.
you get him on shore. You guys are good. How do you feel after that valiant rescue attack?
Like, you got the button, right?
And I say,
Nice! It was worth it. She's soaking wet.
Yeah.
and I'm sort of like,
I'm gonna walk up, spinning the dagger. Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
How'd that work out?
we got it.
Yes, did it. Wah.
there's a pretty good sized
where's Wanda?
crowd now watching you. Wanda's like just like packing up her stuff and leaving.
I'm gonna walk up to Wanda and I'm gonna punch her in the face.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Yeah, give me a attack.
No.
Heck no.
So it's
What?
it's gonna be D20 plus strength plus proficiency.
Oh, okay,
So plus 5, I think,
RD.
for you. 4.
Or D25.
What's your strength modifier?
Roll a 20.
Okay, I do, but I've got too many things open.
Oh my! Wait, plus 5, so 7.
Yeah. So Wanda sees you coming, and you're all
Yeah.
bedraggled and soggy, and as you take the swing at her, she's like, "There we go again," and she like ducks out of the way with her stuff, and then like just like shuffles off into the crowd.
She didn't even engage you.
Yeah,
Thank
ouch.
God.
Beats in your direction.
It's embarrassing.
Oh my god.
Your mother was a hamster.
And I say, ease up, Vanya, ease up. We're safe.
The last
It's
one
okay,
of those
it's
things
okay.
almost put you in a grave.
She's just hissing and spitting, like her tail's all over the place. and
Yeah.
She's super purple right now.
So
like,
she's just left.
Am I
she's
the
just-
only one without a tail?
Yeah,
You are.
Oh, that's
You
bad.
Feels
are.
bad, huh?
I don't know.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, we'll get
Feel
you.
bad
So-
for you.
Has she just left her booth?
Oh yeah, she took off.
Okay, so I would like to look around that booth for tickets or anything
Right.
of interest.
Tear
or
it
anything like
apart.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so it seems like she has done this several times, and she keeps all of her stuff in like a couple like ready to go cases.
She had a
Okay.
go bag.
Okay.
Right.
back.
So
Yeah.
so all you find
bag.
is
that. Yeah.
it's like an empty box, and then a note that says "See ya, suckers."
I take the note.
There.
Okay. Yeah, you have the note now.
Doesn't everybody
Yeah.
have one of those?
Make sure you use that later.
Sorry, your pack is full.
Yes, that's like the gun in Act 1.
Yeah.
It will be back.
Oh,
in
it's got to
Act
be
3.
used.
Yeah, Wanda's gun,
Use.
right.
Without a
Yeah.
doubt.
All right,
Okay.
so you guys have
I
the
say,
button.
Hey guys, yeah, we got this button. Let's head back to Locke.
Yeah, let's go see Locke.
How does this
Wait
dagger
a-
look? Is there anything special about it other than?
So you spend a little time looking at the dagger as you guys are walking, but as far as you can tell, it's just a nice knife. You do think that maybe if you spent a little more time studying it, that maybe you could discern some more information about it.
And I'm like, try licking it.
It seems to be the way. This is the way.
Do you lick it?
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna lick
Look
it.
at
I'm not an animal.
Yeah,
You
and I say, okay,
are.
well, let me. And I say, well, give it here. I'll lick it.
Yeah, of course you would. Put it in the pouch.
You put it in your
Right,
pouch,
right there.
okay.
Put it in my pouch.
All right.
Vanya's just swearing an infernal all the way back over
Yep.
Nothing we haven't heard before.
under her breath. and just putting curses on her. Wanda.
Nice.
Thinner.
It's a warlock. It's got curses.
Well, I see that you all are back now. Have you found my button?
Fucking button. Oh,
Do a big presentation. Do a big presentation.
Yeah, do it. Go big. Go
got
big with the
sucker
button.
marks on me. You have the button. You do it.
I say, hey, is this the button you're looking for?
Oh,
not.
my friend, I knew we were kindred spirits ever since the moment I saw you. You have the button.
Yes, we are indeed kindred spirits. And I kind of snap it back and I say, what can you tell us about getting out of this place?
Come inside, quickly.
Okay. So yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, we're all. Yeah, we're in.
Yep.
Look.
We're doing that.
On the DL.
Can I just see it one more time?
And I put it in my far hand and I hold it back and I say, yeah, here it is, man.
Unbelievable.
And
Where
then
did you find it? Was it in the hostel?
I say.
I knew it was in the hostel.
I say, yeah, I was in the hostel.
Sucker had it.
I knew it. Well, I can tell you this. The boss doesn't like anybody to leave the Revelia, right?
Right.
I'm getting that.
But he has to have a way for himself to get out. If you visit his funhouse and you can find his hammer, the punchline, use it to smash the miniature carnival that he has there, and this will open the doors for you. But you must be careful, the funhouse is not to be trifled with.
Is there anything that you can give us to help us do this thing?
No, I have given you what I can.
Want a hand?
There's not much that I can do. This information is very dangerous. Most people cannot know.
I hold the button in my fingers like this and I say, okay, so that was pretty good information. What else do you want to give me for this?
I have told you what I know.
I hide it again in my fist.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
At advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck up that persuasion check in a good way.
You can just feel it.
Oh, in a good way. I was like, well.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
That's performance.
Wrong roll though.
That's performance.
They had advantage.
Oh shoot! Sorry. Although to be fair, it's the exact same thing. It's charisma plus 7.
Okay, yeah, we'll take the 15. That's fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
you are so magnanimous.
Yes, this is one of my DM qualities.
They're gonna walk all over you.
I think. Okay, well, yes, there is one thing that may help you. There is a hunter, a man by the name of Conrad, who has come to the Revelia recently. He says he is hunting some beast that lives inside the funhouse. Big game, you know, sort of wants a trophy for his wall. He would be a very useful ally for you to navigate Heckna's maze.
Where can I find him?
That I cannot tell you, but if you visit the funhouse, perhaps he will find you. He has been trying to get in for a few days now, from what I understand.
What does it take to get into the funhouse?
Well, you can go in, but it is a maze of mirrors and games and surprises and fat jokes. You know the type.
Well delivered.
That sounds like Heckna, all right.
Okay. And I say, okay. And I hold the button out again. I say, +1 black ticket.
+1. You're
a monster.
Very,
and
very.
I say, 1 black ticket.
He goes back behind the counter and he pulls out 20 red tickets.
Okay.
This is all I can do. Now, may I have my button?
I say, Locke, you and we're kin. And I take the red tickets and I hand him the red button and I say, you enjoy that button, friend.
He's already ignoring you and he's carefully placing it up.
Oh.
He's adjusting it just right next to the other one, and he just stares at it with just wonder as you guys walk out of the Lost and Found.
And you hear
Wait,
him
I haven't walked
whisper-
out. I say, hey, so why do you like that? What is this button doing for you anyway?
I am watching the button.
It turns out the only other way out of the Revelia is those 2 buttons.
Exactly.
And I say,
one thing.
I say, you do you, Locke. Right on, man.
Yes. Goodbye, whatever your name is.
I gotta I go, Coda, you're
no
a
place
ball
like home."
breaker.
Right?
You ball breaker. I'm impressed. Yeah.
Impressive. Impressive.
Yeah, I say,
Yeah.
hey guys, you know, my parents didn't teach no fool here. We know how to get by in a carnival.
I
Excellent.
understand
Good job.
this.
Um,
Yes.
We gotta go.
I say, Lofi, you're always in such a rush.
The clock is ticking. They're going to be coming.
Wait, what? What are
They
you
will
talking
be
about?
coming.
There's a clock that's ticking? You should have told me this!
It's hours clock ticking.
So,
Collective facepalm.
so speaking of the ticking clock,
Always.
it's now
Yes, okay.
8:30 Pacific time, and
Mm-hmm.
I would
It
love
is the
to.
perfect place to.
You know, we could keep this going, or we could do another session. Like, there's sort of a couple different things that I can do from this point. I could do a shorter, truncated ending, and we could end it in probably an hour,
Can.
or we could do a whole, like, another probably 2 to 3 hours.
I'd like the session.
I feel like we want to spend some time in the funhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just,
Yes.
I can just keep going here. I can go all night.
So we could
Especially maybe if we could rest and like regain what we need.
Is
Because the
there,
spells that
I
she
don't know.
actually,
Lofi's in a rush. I don't know if we're
Yeah, I
gonna.
don't know if there's gonna be much of a
because
chance.
the spells she has are more geared towards manipulation and some like healing stuff than really like
yeah.
any kind of battle stuff.
I mean,
so.
I'd be willing to kind of take a breather. I know Lofi's ready to go, but
Well, so do you guys want to do? So I guess
Well,
there's-
in IRL, believe the question is IRL,
Yeah,
right?
no,
yeah.
no, I'm ready. I can go
Yeah.
for hours more, but in the game, I'm ready to. I could take a breather to rest up and recuperate.
So what do you guys think? Do you want to do like just like another hour tonight? Do you want to do like 2 or 3 more hours tonight, or do you want to like
I
pause
can do.
and do another
I
session?
can do 2 or 3 more hours.
Okay.
I'm up for pausing and doing a whole nother session.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let me.
Kind
Hey,
of
Brad?
Just as far as a
either
whole,
way.
just as
I
far
l-
as a whole other session. So, schedule-wise, I could either do that tomorrow, but we'd have to start relatively early, or
I do that.
I can, or it's gonna be like 2 weeks out for me.
I could do tomorrow actually.
I can do tomorrow.
I think we can make tomorrow early happen.
Yeah.
Like what are we talking about early?
Like-
I've got nothing planned tomorrow.
4 or 5 in the morning.
I
I
could.
already went running today, so I could do that.
My schedule is pretty open tomorrow actually until like evening, when I have a meeting with Christian.
This is
Oh, well,
exciting
yeah.
content, everybody.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
So my thought is that we could do this instead of the meeting, Amelia. If you're up, if you
This
wanna
is
do
real
that.
Dungeons and
We could do that.
Dragons now.
Yeah,
When
right.
can we
Scheduling.
play?
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah.
roll for not being available.
Right?
So what time?
If
Yeah,
we
let's.
just- if-
I'd like to. I think it would be more fun to pause and do tomorrow, and I can actually prep
Yeah.
up a few
Okay.
more things.
I mean,
Um,
how early are we? 10 Pacific?
I could do 10.
So I would like to do sort of like evening, but like early
Oh.
evening tomorrow. If you guys can do that, I could do
Pacific?
like I could
2
do
Pacific.
like 5 Pacific.
Oh, like same as today.
Yeah, like same as today.
Yeah.
Oh,
Seems good.
If we
That's
end
great.
by about now, that'd be fine.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
could
So I
end
actually
by.
have to go to
Yeah,
work on Monday
yeah.
morning.
Yeah, we could wrap up by like 8 or so. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
If we
okay.
can wrap by
Yeah,
8,
let's-
that's perfect.
Yes, that
Let's do
sounds
5
great.
Pacific tomorrow.
I'm gonna add
Yeah.
I'm
And
gonna.
look at all the prep time we just gave you, DM.
I know it's amazing. It's amazing. There is, and I do. I really I appreciate that because, despite the prep that I did today, you guys didn't do even like 12% of the things I had in mind. So
I know. We have so much stuff we can do.
And
But-
that's what we call Dungeons and Dragons.
it is.
I
Yeah.
had too many trinkets that I had to look
There's
at.
no such
Too
thing
many-
as a one shot.
Too many magic hands to fight.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's great because I wasn't sure what was going to happen with this game at all, and it's been pretty fun. So all right, I'm sending an invite
Yeah.
for tomorrow, and
Hey!
So if anybody is
Right.
still watching out there in Twitch land, make sure you tune in tomorrow at same time.
bad time.
Yes.
Same bad
Same
channel.
bad
That's right.
channel.
I'm leaving all this stuff right here.
Now, before we go, I
Right.
just want everyone to do their best Heckna impersonation.
Oh man. Okay.
Oh,
Christian,
dude,
you're
can
going to
you
go
give us a
first.
little first again. Give it.
Oh,
give us a
I go
little
first?
Christian's better at it.
Yeah,
Than
Jeez.
Gets him every time.
Hi, boys and girls.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, it's been great playing with you, gentlemen and ladies, tonight. I can't wait to see you tomorrow for some more crazy hijinks and probably maybe some tentacles grabbing you in various places. So
Little hentai
stay
happening.
tuned for tomorrow.
I like it. I like it.
Oh my God,
Stay
All right.
your furries, kids.
sorry. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't. Now, I don't know if I could top that.
Yeah, really, I
That's
just wanted to
pretty
make
good.
Christian do it. This is a lot of fun, you guys.
Yeah,
All
it's so
right,
fun.
awesome,
Thank you,
everybody.
Emilio.
Thank
What a
you all.
blast.
See you, Mignana.
Have a
See
good
you.
night.
Yeah, I
Love
can't
you
believe we're doing
guys.
back to
Send the
back.
invite.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Woo.
Have a good night,
Bye.
guys.
Bye. Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.